And welcome, everybody. It is Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's time for some 1-3-6 No Limit Hold'em from Texas Card House, Houston. Hello, everybody. I am Wes Tucker, and I'll be keeping you company throughout tonight's action. We take a look at our table full of regulars. And we got a good lineup so far. ATM back in the 6th seat. We got Subi joining us in the 5 seat. A little change in seat for Subi. You know, he likes to be on the edge of the table. Tish is back in 7. Dean in 2. HV back in the 3. Juicy in the 1. Paul in the 4 seat. And rounding out the lineup is the nefarious Catman in his usual seat number 8. But it's going to be some 1-3-6 no limit this evening. Let's get down to the felt for our first hand of coverage. Our first dealer of the evening will be Eric, and we're about ready to rock and roll again. Hope everybody's Thursday is treating them well. If you haven't already hit that like button, now is the time to do so. And while you're at it, why not subscribe? Don't miss any action from any streaming Texas Card House location across the Great Lone Star State. So a $15 straddle in play. The Catman got a flat with 6 tray offsuit. Little natural 9 action. And Dean will check his option from the straddle to the flop we go. A pair and open ender for the Catman with 6 tray. Same open ender for Dean with his king 6 offsuit, but top pair for Juicy. Dean not going to let the open ender go unheard from. He's going to make the call. And the Catman, of course, definitely going to be sticking around. As a matter of fact, he's going to bump it up, make it 125 to go. That will chase Juicy away. And will also chase away Dean. So the Catman getting it done.
My race landed the table before his call.
Alright, guys.
Here we take a look at the stacks of everybody. The big stack, by far, the Catman, sitting on a little over 6 grand. Throwing the party so far, though, down 314 bucks out of 5 hands. And ATM, so far, the big winner as he's taking more deposits than giving withdrawals as he was just a couple weeks ago. Good to see that trend move in the opposite direction. Meanwhile, Subi up 61. HV has yet to put anything in the pot just yet, so we'll check back in on that in just a little while. But a good lineup. Again, a fun lineup to say the least.
Little red buttons.
I'll pass it out, you get the cards.
Playing the Nick game, it's 200 for the 25 per person.
Even 25 is not gonna be 200.
Yeah,
Just
one
do
second.
200.
Oh, 200. Oh,
200 total.
Yeah, these are 200 total. It's better than the stand-up game. It comes out to like 32.50 a person. I don't know.
Some rumors of the Nick game, and yes, indeed, you can see those red buttons in front of the players. That does signal that they have yet to win a hand while the Nick game is going. So how the Nick game works is simple. You have the net button. You win a hand, you show the hand you win, and you get to relinquish that net button. Last player holding their knit button will have to pay a predetermined tax to everyone at the table. Or as we've seen in the past here, it's actually made popular on Wes Ketchell's show, was everybody is going to play a splash pot. The loser will just splash the pot instead of paying everybody. This gives that player a chance to win their money back. So definitely a fan of that other option, ulterior option.
He tilted him.
Subi with 10-8, gonna bet 50 at this airball flop. And we'll chase everybody but the Catman away. And now the Catman with 2 pair. Queens and 5s. Has Subi drawing completely dead as we go to the river. It's the 7 of spades. Does complete some straight draws, so the Catman could potentially just... Well, what am I saying? It's the Catman.
Oh,
boy. Well, he rivered an open ender. Oh my goodness.
I thought this out
Yeah,
already.
looks
Don't
like
even
there's
try.
the call from the
committed.
captain.
I don't care what you do. Here. Double him up.
Vintage Catman, ladies and gentlemen.
Same
Vintage
thing. My
Catman.
call landed before your raise landed.
Can you cut off 6, 7, 8, please? I think he had too much drinks. I think. Then can I get a Corona?
Sorry. Sorry.
One red? No.
You had
All these 18-year-olds.
Sorry.
fair.
Right there. That's why. Bet the river before the river come out. Okay, no problem. You're gonna raise me here. Take it. Take it, bud. Take it.
Nice hand, Tim. Wow, Tim. Must be nice. Just get 2 pair.
Right, must be nice. Aces get paid well. You know what I call you with? That hand's not on stream. I call you with 7 deuces. I hit a 7 on the river.
So I check back on the turn.
I'm like, damn, I bluffed that motherfucker so bad.
You think I'm going?
The table talk is never lacking.
Never know, right?
On the Catman and seating.
It's so sick that you hit the 7, dude.
That's the only way they get paid. Like, if not, I give up. If I hit the deuce, I call you.
Must
Any
be
pay, but
nice.
if an error, then I can't. Like, I can't just like
So
force myself.
Scooby
Like, you know
facing
what?
a straddle.
Nice call.
A hand you can double down with. Not a fan this time. Tish, another hand you can double down with. The Catman, Ace Jack
Yes, no,
off
I
Stu. Definite raise candidate. Makes it 60 to go.
Gotta wait until it's more brutal.
HV doesn't want any part of it, but how about this? A raise coming in, and now we see why. Paul waking up with Big Slick. A 3-bet to 175. Catman announces nice hand as the money goes in. And off he goes.
Table. We all.
Smoked out of 200 from the
Is a king high board.
Come on, you can still win all this money.
King high, 2 spades. Both player holding 1 spade. 200 to the bet. We'll see if the Catman can sniff this one out and pitch this hand to the litter box. He does lay it down. So we'll see if he shows a hand to relinquish the kill button. No, he's going to hold on to the nip button. And you don't see it too often.
Eric, we don't say anything about that.
And it looks like he may have shown the hand. We'll be able to check in just a moment.
Oh,
It's okay, you can keep it long.
so I'll keep it.
And it looks like he did not relinquish it. So
I
when
like
you
that
is
mentality.
technically an option, you don't have to
You
relinquish
get
the nip
penalized if
button.
you remind someone.
But it is a gamble, so you don't win another hand for 30 minutes, and you're in danger of losing the nit game.
Eric's gonna go to the
One time in my life.
500, yeah.
So you have to keep that button. You have to go play another hand.
You guys are gonna do me like that? Okay, that's fine.
So do we have to show for the splash button?
Yep, yep.
What? So do we have to show for the splash button? Let's say no.
15
Alright, that's fine. Keep it easy. I'll show my splash button.
So we're not showing.
No, we're not showing. We don't have to.
Paul under the gun with 8s.
6 folds, 7 folds. 8 calls.
And correction, it looks like Subi, after the third blind is placed, is going to raise things, make it 15 to go. The Catman with the Mighty Ducks, pocket deuces. Juicy's got queens, my goodness.
Ding wrong, ding wrong.
We've got a good one developing here. Juicy going to come in with a good size raise. 125. Oh my goodness, Dean's got ace king. And the raise coming in from Dean, 4-betting ace king offsuit. And now the Catman will fold the Mighty Ducks. We'll see if Juicy elects to stick around. And definitely a hand you want to see a flop with at least. There it is, just going to flat. I like the move here. If the queens remain the overpair, that's when you're going to want to put all the money in. And looky here, what a flop it is for queens. Here comes the continuation bet from Dean. This is going to be met by a big raise, if not a jam, by Juicy.
Two bets, 350.
You have 350 the bet here. A little over $1,000 in the middle. And oh my goodness, Juicy's gonna lay down queens. What just happened? So ace king, good for Dean. Wow. Boy, tight fold in the one seat, and Dean's gonna get to relinquish the nip button as well. Well, I can't believe I just saw that. Wow.
That was my cosplay.
Wrong person, bro. Wrong person. Anyone else? You can try anyone else. Why me? Someone that doesn't like to fold.
Wrong person to bluff there. I'll keep the 15 for sure. I know what you're gonna do then.
I mean, what are you worried about? I mean,
I know exactly what you're
a set of jacks 4-betting? I mean, that'd be the only hand to worry about there. I mean, aces, I mean, oh man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. As Tish wakes up with the Mighty Ducks here, the very next hand. The Catman with ace queen, immediately 3-betting. Why not? Gonna make it 125 to go. Gonna chase everybody back around to Tish, and Tish will make the call. So the Mighty Ducks against 2 overs. And not hard to find 2 overs to a hand like this, and would you know it, 3 of them appear on the board. And of course we know the Catman's 3-betting range is so wide, but look at this. Gutter ball on the board, board pairing 7s. Deuces are good. Wow, what a run out.
Thank you. Thank you.
You play nice.
Of course.
Yeah, Steven, I agree with you. Why call the flop? I mean, why call pre-flop if you're not going to bet a flop where 9 times out of 10, you're miles ahead. I mean, we know he's not going to be 4-betting ace-jack, but...
Who wants to bluff? You can't go to yours.
He had to have either put him on a set of jacks or aces. That's the only thing in my mind that makes any sort of sense.
Typical 1-3 guys. 1-3, 125. 1-3, 125. How much do I have to ship it in?
And the Catman going to check his option after the big straddle. And 125 was the straddle. We go heads up to the flop, and he out-flops the opposition. Catman flopping 2 pair. 2 overs to the board for Subi, and the Catman definitely can't let this go unearned from. Doesn't want Subi to be catching up in any way, shape, or form. Whereas we saw Subi attempt a bluff on the Catman earlier, but attempting a bluff on the table's Madman did not pay off. Subi is going to flat. And to the turn, it's going to bring a gutter ball into play for Subi. Bet here from the Catman is going to have to be big unless he's just going to continue to check it down. I mean, if he does check here, I don't see him firing the river either. Just going to go check all the way through. There you go. There's the Catman we know and love.
Yes, sir. Cheers.
So a good bet. All in goes the Catman. Subi
Sir.
with a decision to make.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'm still rattling my brain about that one too, and I'm gonna be rattling for a while. Hopefully I'll get a chance to catch up with him a little after the stream and see what was going on, but yeah, definitely a iffy fold.
Sprinters for Hal too.
What are you thinking, Hal? Sprinters tomorrow?
Let's see.
Paula Spritzer?
Bro, after Friday,
Shadow Paula?
I got a bad headache, bro. I'm not gonna drink that. Drink something else.
Maybe you need something like beer.
I think she mixed champagne with like tequila or something.
It was gin.
I get a bad headache after this.
Maybe it's too much sugar for you. With me, it's gin and tonic.
Regular drinks. Well, after my fourth one, I was.
Boy, Subi making a pretty easy fold look excruciatingly difficult.
But my hands started getting hurt, so I stopped.
That's just a mistake, you drink too much.
We drink one before and then three on
Yeah. That's
Does finally make the fold. He got his camera time, and the Catman will drag the pot.
Wow. Wow. 3-8.
I hear you won. Yeah, you won one.
Once you show, you get rid of it.
I'm watching the live stream later. I gotta know.
You gotta know that one.
It is true for everybody just joining us. They are playing the knit game. The knit buttons are red and in front of the players that are still holding them.
Don't worry about it.
In a hand, you relinquish the knit button, you can show the winner. Otherwise, you hold on to the knit button. Last one holding their knit button will splash $200. And with that, we'll have a dealer change. We bid Eric a good evening and welcome Rafe into the box as we continue our evening's frivolities. And speaking of frivolity, haven't already made plans yet for the 4th of July.
15 minutes, okay? Wait 15 minutes.
Tell me your
July
friend's not going to be
weekend
watching.
spectacular. Kicks off on July 3rd, goes through the 7th. It's a $300 buy-in, a 30K starting stack, 30-minute levels, and of course, a $100,000 guarantee.
No, you show up.
And many starting flights, including the Turbo, the morning of the 7th at 9 a.m. And don't forget about the 50K one day. That'll kick off on July 7th as well. So if you haven't had plans for the 4th yet, we'll make it a little easier for you. We'll see you here at TCH Houston.
40 on seat, right?
Oh, I need to smoke.
Kevin, say all right. You say all right.
And Juicy about to look down at a monster, looks down at Ace King. The Catman joking, did he say all in? But no, he's just gonna flat the Catman straddle. And 42 go. Juicy will flat. Doesn't look like anybody else wants in until ATM. The ATM gonna raise it, makes it 200 to go with Ace Queen. And Juicy, who limped here, see if we see the fabled limp raise from the gentleman in seat 1. And of all the players at the table, he's definitely the least likely to do it, but he does just flat here. Very interesting. The flop comes 5-4 tray. Both players with air, just ace high. Juicy has him vastly outkicked though. And now they both have the wheel. Boy, oh boy, chop it up.
One bet's 250.
250 is the bet. And again with that turn, a lot of ace-high combos in both players' range, so I really don't see this going any other way than bet call on the river as well as the turn. We go to said river. It's the 9 of clubs. So Juicy, who blocks the club draw, could potentially fire a big shot here, try and scare him off of the wheel. And all in goes Juicy. Look at this. I like the play. Snap call, chop it up. Long walk for a small drink of water, but you cannot fault Juicy for trying to make that move on the river, holding the king of clubs.
Ace king. Wild.
Where's the
Wild.
six? Where's the six when you move? Where's those 5 and 6s in the
Where's the
check?
6?
He's gonna have to fuck this.
Thank you.
And they keep the buttons.
Yeah, that's the shitty part. He should have won because he had the better ace.
He's back. How is the smoke?
You missed the chop.
How is it a frustrating smoke? Would it just not like?
And the VPIP numbers, no surprise, the Catman is leading the way. Has played 89% of hands. HV has still yet to voluntarily put money in the pot.
Ace king.
Played a couple of blinds, and that's about it.
2 folds. 3 raises to 50. 4 folds.
And would you looky here? It's like Beetlejuice. We said his name too many times. He's going to open 50 with the pocket queens. But the Catman has the best starting hand in poker. 7 deuce suited. And away we go. The hand to crack him. And just decides to check out.
That easy.
HV will show the queens, and he will relinquish his nip button. And I think my favorite variation of the nip game has to be if a board comes out all one suit, if it all comes out all spades, diamonds, clubs, or hearts, everybody who's relinquished their nip button gets the button back. So the game basically resets.
you with 7 deuce again.
Definitely
It was suited this time, though.
makes it a longer game for sure, encourages more action over time. Would love to see these guys play that variant. Haven't been able to convince them to do so just yet.
Yeah, I should lead out.
He has queens. I think you're gonna bluff.
If you lead out, I fold. I folded my queens right there. Ace on the flop. Scary.
I'm feeling sleepy right now.
You're missing the bluffs, dude.
We're missing the 15.
Oh yeah, that is also.
Allow me out, man. Oh.
2 folds, 3 folds, 4 folds.
Try to improve it.
Tish with the suited Dolly Parton saying no thank you. But from 7 deuce to aces, here comes the Catman.
He still had his nip button.
Juicy gonna make the call with 8-4. He's heads up with the Catman. And it's a king high board.
Ace bet's 25.
25 is the quick bet from the Catman. And the quick fold.
Defense. Good defense.
Ace high. Double ace high.
Oh my god.
Is that how you play too?
Yeah, learning from the best. Top rank.
How many are left?
No pain, no race.
It's rare to see you with aces, dude. It's crazy.
I feel like you get aces the least amount out of everybody.
That's the first time I ever see you play with aces.
It is true. The Catman's range, usually you can find in a garbage can, but
DS.
every so often he'll wake up with a hand.
7 dudes with someone else, guys.
Alright, buddy.
You hate to see it.
And he doesn't even want to put a 15.
Oh yeah, braid him more for that.
You know what I want to do? Look.
One cookie for you. Fucking change the game to 1-6-15 next week. And 2 weeks later, you'll make this game like a 5 going.
Let's just make it 5, 5, 10. 5, 5, 10, 20.
And I'm gonna start asking. Gonna ask to put the 20 on.
Yeah. How about 3, 6, 15?
That's a very weird.
That is a very weird amount.
I don't know how you came out with that number.
That is a very weird blind
I
structure.
mean, if they're going to play a higher 3 blind game, we go with 5, 10, 25 for sure. But flop comes queen high, rainbow, turn the 10, river comes the 6 of clubs. So ace high is way good for ATM,
Easy game.
as he'll take another deposit.
Nice hand, Tim.
I'm on my stick. I just want him to show.
Of course, friends, if you haven't heard the news, spread it now. The Pet Car Club in Houston is open 24 hours every Friday through Sunday. That's right, non-stop action every Friday through Sunday. Again, only at Texas Card House, Houston. Look forward to the day this becomes a full-on 24-hour club 7 days a week. That's going to be a lot of fun. For all my fellow insomniacs out there, you wake up at 3 in the morning, come play some cards with your fellow insomniatic friends.
Bait and switch,
It's
man.
your PE teacher telling you that, or like?
No, if we're gonna shout out 40,
Catman here with King Queen, gonna raise it, making 125 to go.
How you gonna do it like
Action's gonna get back around to Paul, who will fold as well. So the Catman takes it down. Doing the straight cat strut there with King Queen.
How much you straddling for there? Come on. 15?
Yeah, I just don't think everybody do that to me.
No one's done that to you yet.
He
Did you do that?
he
Put 40
threw
you
at me
rolled?
twice already.
I have real hands.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. Everyone's playing real him but me, okay?
you had aces once.
You just had aces, bro. Come on, man. Can't be lying like that. You're on stream.
Now put your lion.
I had 2-7. I'm just trying to keep up my reputation.
Fuck me out.
He's too fucking up.
I'm gonna copy what he said. Never coming back to this.
Trade him out for the professor.
Fold, 7 folds. 1, 2.
In the straddle to 15 from Subi.
1 fold.
The Catman's got aces again. Oh my goodness. 65 and Subi's fallen into the spider hole once again. 10-9 and aces going to war. Or it comes 8-8 Trey. And the Catman will continue.
Ace high. That's full ace high.
Oh my god!
Again?
It's rigged, man.
Double the deck.
And he say, all y'all playing premium, I'm playing anything. Look at this guy, 2-time aces. Kidding me?
I almost muck it. Yeah,
Next
almost
time I have
muck
2, 4, 2 times.
it. Almost muck it.
Make action.
Hey, where's the straddle? Come on, man, someone do 40.
Trying to go with the Catman into another straddle again. Every time he's
If
straddled,
everybody adds up
he has been raised, if
20
not
or 40 on the
3-bet.
straddle.
everybody
Everybody
adds on
agree? No.
What does this game advertising at? 136?
2551.
Cards okay? 7 folds, 8 folds.
I'm gonna go grab my sunglasses.
1 folds.
Juicy will make the call with Jack 8, but Dean here with a suited Ace 10.
Yeah, now everybody got hands.
Gonna say raising coming, gonna make it 75 to go. ATM with a suited King will stick around. And it looks like Juicy will stick to the stubborn side as well. We'll go 3 ways to our flop. 6, 7, 4. 2 hearts. Nut flush draw for Dean. Gutter ball for Juicy and a heart blocker. And a lot of catching up to do for ATM. Dean will bet the nut plus draw, makes it 85 to go. ATM, really don't see him continuing. Juicy, though, with a blocker to the hearts as well as a gutter ball. Could potentially see him come along for one more streak.
Man, you're not getting tipped enough to do all that. Throw it in the jar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Aces.
There we go. Throw it in there.
And there you go, he does make the call.
2% and not in your hand.
Boom. Boom.
2 players.
This guy, I mean, it's mine.
Heads up, we go to the turn. It's the Jack, so now top pair for Juicy. Thunder's out in front.
Keep 1 attacks.
Top pair and a gutter ball.
Keep 2 bets, 250.
A-Town Original in the chat, and I could not agree more. And the caliber of player we got on this stream, it's just incredible to watch as the 9 will grace us with its presence. That will complete nothing for Dean. Juicy will win this hand, provided he's not bet out of it. Yes, definitely so, A-Town, definitely so. It just proves never a dull moment and never a dull lineup on TCH Live Thursday.
Keep 2 bets, 800.
The bet will be 800 from Dean. So he's putting Juicy to the test here.
Keep 1 call.
Does make the call and will be shown the bluff. Juicy takes it down with the Jack.
Nice bet, nice.
Woo!
Now I start questioning my vote.
Thank you.
There it is. That's it.
Taking another look at player V pips. The Catman still leading the way. HV only 6%. And we're used to seeing the low to mid 30s for HV on average. Interesting to see him on this end of the spectrum. Meanwhile, I would have given you absolutely terrible odds on the Catman being the leader in VPIP. But nonetheless, we're going to talk about it anyway. Playing almost 90% of hands dealt.
50 to call.
Oh, we went from 45 to 50 now.
It's 15 and 50.
Oh.
Seat 1 fold, seat 2 and 3 fold. Seat 4, that's 225, 5 and 6 fold.
Let's see what he got.
Tish with pocket 10s after the open from Paul with 10-7 suited.
All in.
All in announced from Tish. And he's one of those players that still has to relinquish the net button. And there's the other one. It's Paul.
I know they're not. I know. I'm just gonna look at these one more time.
Through the glasses, dude.
Glasses have come on. It's about to get real.
Come on.
And there's the full. Never mind.
Show him king queen offsuit.
It's something like King Queen.
He had a strong hand. Alright, I'm done straight. No, we didn't know.
And now the last two players with their knit buttons are Subi and Paul. The gentlemen sitting right next to each other.
What a dumb game, Adrian.
So has Dean won a hand yet? I'm not 100% sure there. We'll have to check as soon as we get a camera on seat 2.
Yeah, I'm loving this game too.
He always loses when he has aces.
Drop for
And then he gets
100,
like 7 deuce. He just like.
Man, I'll call you with any pair. If I wake up any pair, I don't care.
Any pair, easy. Easy.
Seat 1 fold,
They tried like.
seat 2 fold.
Looks like he has relinquished his knit button, so it is just Subi and Paul. Interesting fold there from Subi. Got to be trying with pretty much any 2 cards at this point.
Something.
Now the Catman, Jack Trey suited.
Two players.
Does check his option, and away we go. Does catch a piece of the board. Gutter ball for ATM.
8 calls.
Yeah, quick.
5 of hearts. Not going to help anybody. We'll see if ATM continues to fire or if he slows down and lets the Catman take the lead. The answer is no.
Now it's not fair.
200 the bet and 200 the call from the Catman. We've seen him call a lot more with a lot less. We go to the river. It's a 7, so the Catman is good, provided he's not bet out of this pot. And no draw got there. In the Catman's mind, the only thing he's losing to has got to be a king.
Pair.
Does check it over. Check back, and the Catman takes it down.
Jack 4, motherfucker.
Nice hit.
Slightly worse than Jack 4, but you work. Get it just like.
Thank you. You got it done.
Yeah, you.
Air will do it.
Who still have the net?
Oh yeah, he does have a net.
Only 2.
Oh, both y'all? Oh my god. Gotta put the time frame.
What are we reserving? I'm gonna reserve, what is it, 200?
Just have it ready to go.
Put under. Okay, here. Reserve for somebody.
You guys can chop for 100 each now.
No.
Yeah, you
I
can.
want
You
to
can
my
do that.
$32.
Chop for 100 each. So that money's not in play, right? So that money's not in play, right, Dylan?
Why?
It's reserved.
Why?
Button is on seat 5. And the starter was on seat 1 for 15. Seat 2 just raised to 40. 3 folds, 3 folds, 4 just raised to 125.
And looky here, ace queen for Dean, tens for Paul. And the Catman's got his favorite hand, any two cards.
Don't do this stupid thing. Don't.
I'm gonna do that next time when I see aces and I'll talk to myself like that. You know?
No, Kevin, no. Don't play aces. Don't. Hold it. Knock it.
Dean with ace queen, definitely going to be making this call here. So 3 players, 2 of which have yet to relinquish their knit buttons. That is Paul and Subi. And looky here, Trey, queen, thundering out in front is Dean with ace queen.
4 bets 250.
250 the bet from Paul. We'll see if Subi sticks around.
1 hand per round.
No. You do that every freaking hand.
5 folds.
Subi folds out. We'll see if Dean elects his flat here.
2 calls 250.
Answer is yes. We'll flat, and on we go to the turn.
2 checks in the dark.
4 of clubs. Subi checking right away. No, pardon, Dean checking, going check.
Check 4.
And now a pair of 9s for Subi. Actually picked up some equity, but still goes check. Dean takes it down, ace queen good.
Well, he's out position.
Thank you.
We'll check in on the showdown stats here. HV has not been to showdown yet, and we played 20 hands. Again, very interesting to see this particular player with such low aggression stats, not to mention a 0% showdown statistic. Well, I mean, even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. Sometimes your most aggressive players need a little bit of a night off.
Oh, so reserved.
And now Subi an opportunity to win the knit game. This ends up flatting the third blind and makes the call of 6.
7 bets 30. 8 raises to 100. 1 fold.
GTO, huh?
GTO.
5 fold.
GTO fold.
And the Catman with 9-7 gonna bump things up.
Yeah. Who's gonna
And
win
we'll
both
get it
balls?
done pre-flop.
GTO, huh?
GTO.
Yeah, the Catman has shown aces twice. So perhaps a slightly different table image for the Catman than what we're all used to.
Well, I need to be ready here at attorney percent frequency.
You call.
Yeah.
Easy call.
Well, if you go all in. I can. Yeah. Why
I
not?
had a gamble hand for sure.
You suited. What do you want? Something suited. Really hard to get suited cards. You can't even get aces suited.
Yeah. Any suited hand is more rare than
4
aces.
folds. 5 folds. 6 folds. 7 bets
Acceptable
20.
price.
8 calls 20.
Any suited
And the Catman, Jack 7, finds himself vastly dominated, but he's going to stick around. He and Tish will go heads up.
C bet pretty much every flop.
I read that book last night.
Ace, Jack 7 flop. Let's see some fireworks.
Especially
Ace, deuce, Trey. So not quite what I had in mind. The Catman drawing to a mere 1%.
What happened there?
Basically needs a running wheel or running jacks, running 7s. Or running 7s won't do anything. Now he's drawing completely dead.
7 bets 75.
Some kind of queen, jack. You know, picked up a flush on.
I picked up open ender on turn.
I full fold right now.
Maddie, you want to get your
GTO.
I'm going to, bro.
It's still 80. It's still 80 like today.
Oh, yeah.
They can reserve it.
Wow, no one goes
Did
there.
you wear a hotel?
You never know.
So please do not promote any other.
They got like 60
Yeah.
rooms. They barely got 6 players.
C4, strike 15.
Can you take off your hoodie? It's not promote the club.
5, 4, 6,
I'm sorry.
7, 4, 8,
Catman, Queen, Jack, suited.
1 fold, 2 fold, 3 fold.
Now we've seen the Catman 3-bet a pretty wide range, but what else has changed since the 5-10 days of the live stream?
2 players.
He'll bring Paul along with him, who's still trying to relinquish that knit button.
C8, bet 50.
If he can do it, Subi will end up having to splash the pot for $200.
That's a GTO flop.
But the Catman continuing just to mow down the competition tonight.
Even making a pair. Sorry.
I know. So
It's
sick.
one
Oh my
thing
God,
when
it's
the
not fair.
Catman is running lucky. It's an entirely different thing when he's A, running hot, B, running lucky, and C, somehow waking up with big hands.
Say I should not have anything. The GTO said, right? If you raise pre-flop on the bottom, the only opponent check free before the flop comes out. Yeah, you should see bet 100.
It's on your website.
Yeah, basically see bet 100.
Yeah.
Any flop comes over.
Are you taking students?
Are you watch YouTube?
And personally, I think the Catman gathered more dust than a Cairo museum, but might know what he's talking about every now and then.
6, 7, 8 fold. One call 15.
Jack 9 suited in hearts.
3 fold, 3 fold.
And Juicy just going to flat with it here.
4 raises to 150.
And now here comes Paul making it 150 to go. Wants to relinquish that knit button. And looky here, it's King Trey for Stubby. He's got him dominated.
Like it was some circus act here,
And
man.
Stubby is going to stick around.
Has to go to him, so
Boy, oh boy, it's why you gotta love the knit game. Both these players in danger of paying a $200 splash pot.
Y'all might want to take the 200 back.
He's splashing.
Y'all might forget about that 200.
Yeah, I think that 200 back first.
It's
So
going to
heads
play
up,
the
winner of this pot is safe.
And
And there's a tray on the board. Let's see some fireworks. Oh, and a call. Away we
200
go. 9 deuce tray.
Bang!
5. And now the river. King Trey takes it down. Wow, wow, wow.
What a good flop for that hand, though, Subi. What a good hand. What a good flop. Cannot ask for a better flop.
And with that, Paul is going to have to splash the pot for $200 on top of doubling up Subi.
You call
Now I gotta pay the 200 also.
You call 150 free with King 3?
646.
Heads up, Nick game.
Yeah, I
200 still under
I
reserve.
get it, I understand. I
Didn't touch it yet.
You guys can get
Wow.
46.
give them their money.
Yeah.
Well, you still have a chance to win it. It's a splash pot, so. You got the
It is
perfect
true. I
shot
do
instead.
like this variance on the knit game instead of ponying up a predetermined tax to every player at the table. Instead, you are going to splash the pot for $200.
You get a chance to recover it back.
Bottom some C2.
Okay, I got it.
Instead of giving everyone, $30.
That's including the pot.
So that's the penalty.
Well, instead of paying yeah.
Exactly.
200 is
This is
125
better.
way better.
Way better. We're gonna do it $25.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's not about the win.
Bottom some C2.
It's a punishment game.
See how hard it is on me? I did all that, and he's like, what? Thank you for the money.
Lim 15, huh?
Limping.
Holy.
You know what? GTO! What the f? You folded in Splash? What you doing?
GTO.
I don't gamble.
Don't get it.
I don't gamble. Only play the bet.
1 calls 15.
Dean will fold 8-5. Juicy flatting with Jack 6. HV, King 9. Paul, King Deuce. And a chance to win his money back, and we're going with the Texas heads up. 6 players to the flop.
6 players.
No, you went with Jack 3.
Yeah, it was enough.
That was nuts.
6, 4, 4.
I said something last night. I said,
So Juicy with top pair. He's got 2 pair already. 6 and 4s with Jack.
in order for me to win a hand, I need to win a hand first.
Open ender for Tish, and he'll bet
The
it.
next to me looked at me like, what the fuck did you say?
50 the bet. We'll see if Juicy sticks around with that top pair.
That's deep.
Indeed so.
3 fold,
Oh, stop smoking.
4 fold, 5 fold, 6 fold. 2 players.
So all the dust settles. It's Tish and Juicy for the turn.
There he is.
He does hit the 5, so now a pair of 5s, 5s, and 4s for Tish. Check, check, and to the river we go. Ace of hearts. So unable to hit the open ender. Both players with 2 pair. Of course, Juicy slightly better in the pip category. Checked over to him again. Add 200 to that pot, and that's the actual number in there. Juicy reaching for a value bet, and a juicy bet it is, 300.
1300.
And Tish coming in with the raise. He's going to make it 1,300. And we'll get Juicy to fold it. So Tish coming through big.
Feeling free? Oh my goodness.
Working on it.
Oh my goodness. Who is this guy?
Thank you.
Ace deuce. Oh. You got it. Okay.
Tish money.
Now you're gonna have a little fan cut. All those little girls.
Matt's one of my biggest fans.
He's so cute. He plays so good. Oh my god.
I'm single, ladies.
4, 6,
Oh,
7,
God.
15.
Oh.
40.
Don't worry, I can make you some.
That's been a brutal night for Juicy. Again, he folded those queens in the first few hands of our broadcast, and there folds the better 2 pair after a fantastic bet from Tish. And Juicy would have been here to wake up to Jacks. Instead, action will go to Dean.
I don't like that.
Well, boy, kid cannot catch a break, can he?
I don't like that number. Is this 105 every time?
105?
Oh, this is the 3rd time he done it.
Dean raises to 105 with 8s, and a Catman expressing his thoughts about the bet sizing. We'll bring HV with him. 8s against 6-5 suited, and looky here. 6-5 suited winds up with a heart draw. Gutter ball for Dean to a jack. Well, how sick would the jack of hearts be right here? How the king of hearts works, I'll take it. So flush for HV. But, again, that's the card that's really going to slow Dean way down.
That's 100.
At least it should, but no, Dean, that's the action card for pocket ace without the 8 of hearts.
3 calls.
100 the bet, 100 the call. To the river we go. Jack, one time. Instead, it's the queen. So a paired board.
2 checks.
It's checked over to HV. Again, the way this has been played, he's definitely not going to put him on any kind of flopped or turned set.
3 bets.
And does go for some value on the river. And Dean does find the fold button. So HV again has been the quietest player at the table when it comes to the amount of hands played, amount of pots drug, etc. But does take one from Dean here.
I didn't get it too. Duty balls.
Drop it for 50, seat 8.
Button has to move, right? Last time only better straddle 40, right?
He can drop 15 into the floor.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What you trying to do here? You think the game is playing too
stop
small?
you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Too small
whoa.
for you, Susie.
What's the nip bottom? Let's start again, start again. Are we done with the nip bottom or?
Let's do it.
Oh, looks like we're going to get a second round of the knit button game.
Seat 1 fold.
Definitely looking forward to that.
Gotta stay healthy.
After I got bluffed, man, I'm mind blown.
25, 3, 4,
Some fish money too.
6 fold.
That's his tilt banana.
Yeah. Tilt banana. They've never
And
bluffed.
Queen Jack for Dean. Catman with any 2 cards, and away we go. 7-5 offsuit is the weapon of choice, and he does end up flopping a pair, but open ender for Dean with Queen Jack.
6-4 for him. I bet 50.
2 checks.
Check to the turn. And now the Catman's got trip 7s.
Already got bluffed 3 times.
Which ones?
Brutal game.
You have to watch the stream and you see some nitty code by me.
Yeah, that's 7x all over the Catman's range. So he goes to the river. It's the Jack. This is not a good card for Dean. River's top pair.
No more bluffing allowed.
2 bets 100.
That is 200. And there's the call. The Catman takes it down with trip 7s.
Bet call.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see the one out. I didn't see the one out. That was a call.
So the Catman takes it down, and that means we will see the knit buttons redistributed to our combatants. It also means that will end the first hour of coverage for tonight's action. Again, Wes Tucker keeping you company throughout the action tonight. We're playing 136. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Now while you're at it, why not subscribe? You're coming back anyway, so don't miss any action. Any streaming Texas Card House locations across the Great Lone Star State. We bid good night to Rafe and welcome Miss Jess into the box as she will take over the dealing duties.
What? My bun's higher than yours. So now are you gonna fix yours?
Bun height.
Don't worry
Oh
about
boy.
it. We're talking to you.
We got Bun and beyond the table.
Focus on your GTO thing.
Hey, Jessica.
I have definitely seen more Catman literature on the third height and tightness of the man bun than the GTO book, that's for sure.
You are 6, dude.
It's auto-pause. This on the stream is just auto-pause. No miss
I thought it was
No miss one.
Oh shit, no, sorry, hold on. I'm deciding amount, hold on. 40.
40.
40. Monkey 40.
Whoa, wait,
No one is C9.
Sorry guys. No.
I wouldn't have had to say it anyway.
Oh my god.
Jessica, you know.
They are doing
Yeah,
some
guys,
straddles.
sorry.
The Catman will end up straddling to 40. So action will start with Juicy, and he'll be facing 40 to call.
Does Kevin make you nervous?
That was you.
You look so serious.
I just want to make sure that SB would be here for the time.
What was your guy's name? I didn't get your name.
Matt.
Matt?
Paul.
Paul?
For
Nice to
the
meet you guys.
Yeah, you too.
I'm HDMI, guys, by the way.
So $40 straddle coming from the Catman, and action to Juicy.
He called me HD, so I'm like HDMI.
My name's RPG.
HD.
Yeah, I say HV, but he said HD, and I'm like, oh, HDMI.
Ace Queen suited, and Paul's all in for 434. And this is an opportunity for him to relinquish the nip button right away. ATM with 4s. This could be interesting.
Just trying to get rid of my
We know ATM likes to make some risque calls. This time he errs on the side of caution.
2 options this hand.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Like a high height.
I'll let you get one.
And it looks like the Catman's going to make the call. We aren't sure who he's holding yet. He's got 9-8. Here, away we go.
Anything above 9, you good?
And it's a 9-8. Why not?
Not over yet, guys.
How
Not
about
over yet.
that?
Oh! Wow, what a sweat.
Inconsequential ace. Wow. What a flop and what a turn.
Let me feel his hand like that. Yeah, it's a straddle, $40 straddle. So you only jamming 10 big blinds.
And with that, the nip button
Yeah, that's what exactly what the book said.
We are not in for a repeat performance on the loser in that game.
Just gotta hit that button.
He exposed his hand too early. He has to take that thing back.
And Jessica, if somebody forgets, don't say anything. Just
Yeah,
mark it.
because that happened last time. They screwed me up.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Kai was already gone. So I just want to make sure that I could get the button. But, I got you. I won't say anything.
And they are, of course, referencing the fact that no one's supposed to say anything. If you don't show the hand,
We have to
you don't get to relinquish the nip button. So if you forget to table the hand, you forget to show it, you're stuck with that nip button until you win another hand. And in this particular case, Dean did not table said hand, and he wound up having to splash the pot for $200 about an hour later.
Actually, it's not bad. It's a 60-40 flip. It's not bad.
This time it's Juicy with ace queen.
You flopped him almost dead.
And he is in the straddle. Scooby with an ace 7 in hearts. ATM with Cowboys. Raising it, making it 100 to go. Juicy with ace queen.
No sweat.
And we've seen him make some tight laydowns. This time, though, appears to be leaning the opposite direction.
And I help.
He's going to go ahead and 3-bet. Make it 600 to go. And ATM at this point, all in. And the Catman will not double down with 8 tray, and Juicy and ATM.
GG. That's what Jackie always say.
We'll see if Juicy musters the call here with ace queen. And at this point, he's got to be thinking best case scenario, I'm flipping, but only has 1 over.
Where'd the chicken You can leave now. You want? You can clock out. You want to clock out?
Lock out. He's still
Clock out.
Alright, one toss.
And does make the call, so off we go. Ace Queen against King.
Two full boards or one flop at twice?
Two full boards we go. And to the river. Kings are good on the first board. To the second board we go. Kings hold twice. How about that? I can't even get them to hold once at the cash table, but twice for ATM, and ATM takes a big deposit.
Have you been known to fold kings?
I have.
Especially against HV.
Wow.
Folded actually with this guy.
Pre-flop?
No.
On the flop.
Wow.
Thank you, appreciate it.
On the flop.
Yeah, Jessica coming 2 hands, already 2 outlets.
How exciting.
Coming trainer.
I did fold pre-flop for a buddy of mine at the other place. Never thought he said he was bluffing there, but he wasn't. He's not bluffing, he had 18.
Kind of a bluff.
We ran it out. Ace hit.
Wow.
That was good for him.
It worked out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like more like strategize. I promise I can talk.
And Juicy, the 6th blind. We know what he's holding. We get around to it. Dean making the call with 5 tray.
Drink or snack?
I'll take another.
15, and the Catman not there for the Yaks. Boy. Juicy moves all in now with AC Deucey. Don't see anybody being able to make this call. He'll take it down and relinquish the knit button with ace high.
Yeah, just a lot.
There you go.
Yes, I
Got
am.
ham and turkey lunchable.
Oh,
turkey lunch.
now we're talking. Vintage.
Old school.
Throw it back to elementary.
Of course, when you can't hit, you take a rough beat the hand before. You just want to get rid of that knit button. Why not? Just get rid of it.
Can you post one off of that for me, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Paul with ace deuce of hearts gonna make the call.
One-on-one, huh?
Guys want a big hand over there, huh?
Yeah, looks like Dean will stick around as well, and off we go to a flop heads up. King, king, tray. So backdoor hearts for Paul along with ace high. 10-8 for Dean. Looking to connect with the turn. Should have checked through, but no. Paul will bet 30 at it.
Right in the group. 100% of them are smart.
Shows the ace of hearts. He's already relinquished the knit button. Didn't need to show both cards. But again, just because you win and have the opportunity to relinquish the knit button doesn't mean you have to. A lot of people just call it a strict power move to hold on to it after winning.
Did you end up staying last week and playing on the floor, Hal? Or no?
I ended up playing the pillow for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, so
My head was hurting, so I had to go to sleep.
Too much spritzer.
Yeah, I stayed and played the pillow for a little bit.
60 raises 60.
It's a good game, I just couldn't sleep.
60 to call.
You have to nip up.
10 tray of spades, not going to be good enough for Tish here. Facing the raise from ATM with King Queen, the Catman with Kings. My goodness. Gonna make it 250 to go, and you know ATM gonna look him up. And the Catman's range is about as wide as a truck transporting a mobile home on the 99.
Check.
The flop comes all diamonds and 8 high. ATM with the King of Diamonds on the diamond draw. ATM will stick around. Pot bloats to over $1,000 to the turn. Board pairs 8s. Boy, put the Queen of Spades out there one time. See some fireworks, but of course the Catman got to make a bet here. Got to be a good size bet too. At this point, definitely going to have his opponent on some kind of diamond draw if he hasn't already got there.
You see that?
All in goes the Catman. And he will chase away ATM. Shows Kings, and the Catman will draw the pot.
I have a king blocker.
Let's go.
And you say that I'm playing 2 aces and 2 kings.
That's all he plays.
Kidding me right now, buddy?
All I play.
Or as the Catman says, King High with King Kicker.
Yeah, Tim. Don't play kings against me.
I call you with 7 deuce twice.
Don't worry about it.
We don't talk about that part. We don't talk about that one.
No, Mike can bet that with the microphone. No, I don't want to see it. And I feel I can't vote.
15 to call. Right check.
Catman with Jack 9 makes the call, and Dean sticks around 2. HV looking to relinquish his nip button. So it looks like he'll sit this one out. Subi with a natural 9. Akira.
Put your head down.
And does connect with the board. Here it trays. The Catman, of course, flopping top 2 pair. Dean with second pair, Queen Kicker. Don't rule out the diamond draw Paul either. This board has something for everybody. But Subi will throw the worst of it away.
Face behind you. 3 players.
5 of clubs will change nothing. Gives the Catman still the advantage, flopping 2 pair. Chasing diamonds is Paul. Diamond blocker is Dean. And the Catman drags another one. Catman rides again. Happier than a tabby with a fresh ball of string over there in seat 8.
Are you even now? We'll work on it.
Yep. Thanks for Jessica. That check on the turn.
Call big lane.
Is that Asian version of Duke?
Pretty much.
You have a
English
light
only
shot
at the table.
15.
Me too.
Oh no! She said,
Uh-oh.
Ace of clubs is out. Who hired this guy?
Ah.
Stable.
No comment.
no comment.
One fold.
Did I fire you?
No, it was out. You can put that on him.
Makes sense.
2 folds. For raises 25.
You can make it 30.
Oh, yeah.
Paul going to put a little pressure on Subi here, and Subi will gladly stick around with the dirty diaper.
Because it was a.
Oh,
it
you
was
were
a
15,
15
you're right.
straddle.
It has to be 30, you're right.
ATM will stick around too, so 3 players to the flop. And it's all spades, ace high.
What's going on? Well, I feel like
You made me nervous out
I'm
of
so
lunch
left
today.
out right now.
And the tray of spades for Subi is the only spade in play. He's going to bet at it.
Wait, he took you to lunch?
I took him to lunch.
Something going on with you guys? Damn, y'all wild.
You can join us next time, Jessica.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't invited.
There was something going on.
Want to join Tim so you make it 4?
It's a triangle. Triangle.
And it looks like we do have the 9 seat getting filled as the madman himself, Danny, makes his way to the 9 seat.
Yeah.
Just a brief moment.
What?
Hey, the expansion will be in the middle of this. If you want to jump in, it has to be. You have to take the button. Don't have to wait for the hand to be done.
And do you want to wait or we play the Nick game?
We're almost done.
There's only 3 people that make it.
Almost done.
He's waiting.
He's waiting until the button.
No,
until
until the
finish
game's
the game.
over. The Nick game's over.
Looks like he's going to hang out and wait till the Nick game's over. Makes a lot of sense.
Very fast. They're gonna bluff this shit out of each other.
I'll wait to talk to you. 800.
Very simple. Very simple.
852. Sorry, guys. We have a double strike for $40.
And Kojak for Subi. Flat with straddle of 40. Tish with AC Deucey.
You're probably
Gonna bump it up. The Catman with Queen Deuce. Why not? Here comes Subi. We go 3 ways to the flop. Ace Deuce, Queen Deuce, and Kojak. Bang, bang. And it is a King Jack tray flop. Subi flopping 2 pair. 9 on the turn. And Subi with the opportunity here to take it down unless a 10 can be hit for the Catman, in which case they would chop with the same straight. I said, no, the Catman would win it, would not have a straight, would be Subi, but he does take it down here. He gets to relinquish that Nick button.
You just either you wait or you can get the Nick button as well. Like, you just said last couple ones.
It'll go fast.
I'm not gonna wait for it.
Alright, give him a button. He's in.
So that would be, there's 4 people left.
Just have the penalty.
Yeah.
$200.
Win a hand, show your cards. If you're the last person, it's 200 in the middle. You have a chance to win that.
And Subi bringing it down to the wire for the Nick game. Avoid paying the $200 splash pot again. And there you go. That welcomes Captain Ahab into the mix as the Nick game will restart. Oh, correction. He's just going to join the Nick game late. Yeah, definite interesting option, but now Ahab is in there and at risk for the splash pot. Looks to be him and HV that have still yet to relinquish those net buttons.
Help me, help you.
And Tish going to 3-bet the 225. Ahab says no. Dean also with the knit button. So there's 3 players that still have it. It looks like another raise coming in, 575. And Tish will fold. So now there are two with the knit button. It is Ahab in the 9C, HV in the 3C.
I'll kick you.
And the Catman making some very uncat-like noises.
GTO.
So two players still in the mix for the knit game. And loser will splash the pot for 200. HV taking some initiative here. Gonna make it 75 to go. We get back to the Catman Ace Queen. Ahab folds, which means that should HV win this hand, which he won't, but interesting situation there as the Catman takes it down.
Not again. One ace high.
Oh my god.
Ace high.
One ace this time?
Maybe.
Didn't say the kicker this time, though.
A question. GTO.
GTO approved.
Yeah, I'll change my name to GTO.
What does GTO mean?
Don't worry about it.
Right, you heard it here, folks.
Game theory
Yeah, no, I don't know
optimization,
anymore.
what is it? Something like that?
GTO Cat or Catman
Is that
GTO.
what it is for real?
Game theory optimal.
Sounds like a really bad YouTube channel where someone is repairing old cars. Catman GTO.
It'll take you forever.
You wanna learn GTO?
No, but there's an attitude I don't want to know anymore. One
They put etiquette and the Catman the same sentence.
Us three HV?
Well, I can't. I mean, you can probably have less than 5 fingers to see these scenarios in which you can put those in the same sentence. Paul gonna make the raise with Ace King. Catman sticks around with 9 tray of clubs, and Ahab in there, a chance to avoid some disaster in the net game. He does end up flopping top pair. 200, the bet from Ahab, and we shall see if Paul sticks around. And with Ace King, 2 overs, still 2 cards to come.
Probably super devaluing myself.
Answer is no. Will the Catman give him the credit?
Oh baby.
Oh, baby.
That he will. He relinquishes the knit button, and with that, HV will pay the splash pot.
Somebody got to bluff.
Somebody gotta.
Okay.
So 2 rounds of the knit game have been played so far. I can
Got this money.
almost guarantee we'll have a 3rd one. I know how this group loves the action.
Whoa.
Well, you don't have to.
Oh, whoa.
Pitch money.
I think 2 is fine.
I'm just worth $10 to you guys? Wow.
So you get Paige, I got 2, right? And Bob.
Yeah, but my
I'm gonna see that 10 bucks.
15 call,
Free roll.
Let's go.
And maybe there is one more player that has a net button. I don't see the splash pot in there.
Easy open.
Just gonna open to 40. Catman with 55.
140 to win.
You see with Jack 9, and we'll see Dean with queens in the straddle. Gonna raise up to 140. The Catman sticks around, so too does Ahab, and we go 3 ways.
That's why I said.
To the flop, and it is King 4, 10, 2 clubs. Is immediately checked over. A club blocker for Dean.
Yeah, 175.
Like 175 the bet.
And like, there's nothing. Boom.
And gets 2 callers, so off we go to the turn.
Not really.
8 of spades. So that adds a gutter ball to Captain Ahab's outs. And looky here, a set of 5s for the Catman. And the Catman jams.
Good.
So stupid.
Ay-ya.
Worked every time. Bad enough everything.
Boy, the cat dances like that, it's sick. It's time to put it down.
Big bluff. Missed everything.
What you got?
Nothing.
Nice hand.
It's going to cost Dean everything in front of him to make this call.
Every time they ever got it, I see what's going.
He loves funny.
And will make the fold. So the Catman.
Absolutely nothing to do with the flop turn, and they got it.
Good for the game.
Oh!
Wow, wow, wow.
Don't question how I play. Don't question how I play. Y'all want my
I
action.
understand GTO, but GTO might be
You guys
wrong.
want my action. All I'm saying, you guys want my
There ain't no
action.
book that says you're
All
not
I'm
seeing
saying.
that.
This GTO button is wrong.
Yeah, he only read the first chapter.
Him GTO button is broken.
GTO. Game Optimal. Game like Optimus Prime. It was a
Everybody
game Optimal.
needs a drink or a snack?
No, I'm done. I'm cut
Nice
off.
hand, dude. All I'm saying is, you want my action.
Nice try.
Nice catch. 1 hour.
Sitting there every time, just call from farm to river. That's all you do.
Yep. Well, sometimes this.
That hurts.
I sometimes.
Sometimes
Mental
this.
note.
You don't hit it every time.
Yeah.
King Jack for Subi. Again, we've seen him with Kojak a few times. It's worked out pretty well for him so far.
I think I just make the hand of the night.
Easy.
Yeah, make a phone call.
Queen 8 for Dean.
What the fuck? King 10 4. All black. What he
And
holds?
HV
How much you go?
with 9-8 offsuit. Again, he still has a nip button in front of him. Trying to figure out who has the other one. But he is in the pot, so he has a chance to end this now.
That's what you call
Does connect with the board, a pair of 8s. Pair of 6s for Captain Ahab.
GTO is get them out of here. You just bet until they get out of the way and you win.
Right. Get them out. Yep.
Get them out.
Looks like
Get them
everybody
out.
will stick around going to the turn.
It was so hard to explain.
There's the 10, very interesting. Now a open ender for HV. Gutter ball for Ahab, but the tray of diamonds means that HV will win this hand, provided he's not bet out. He'll show down the winner.
There he is.
I thought I had more faith. You can't remember the 3. Like,
And it was Ish. Ish is the one that's going to be paying the $100 splash pot.
There he is. Hey, that's what you stacking me last time.
I didn't stack you.
Last week. I mean,
Stack you.
double up. We'll double up.
I might have been like, man, you call 500? Yeah, you call 500. Well, I believe you.
Alright. Time to just win another splash.
Just jamming in there.
I did win the last one.
And Tish did win the last one, so he's got the opportunity here to go 2 for 2 with it. But 2 Nick games have been played, 2 separate winners. Gotta love it. Looks like, remember about a month and a half ago when it was Subi who ended up having to pay the splash pot 5 times. They played the nickname 6 times, he had to pay it 5 of them.
You get called a small percentage.
Oh, it's on me?
6 to call.
I call.
Well, they were talking about over pot size bet. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you see there in the pot, just add 200 to it. That is the actual total as Tish had the splash.
9 calls.
And the raise to 35 from ATM. Juicy, a nice little suited gapper. And here comes Dean with Queen Jack. Suited big lick for HV, and Paul with King 9 will stick around. So we will go 6 ways to a flop. The Texas heads up.
6 ways.
And it's an 8 high board, 8 high rainbow. Flopping 2 pair is Juicy. HV with middle pair. Ahab with 7 tray, and he's going to jam with it, all in. You can add 200 to that total you see in the pot. And with just a pair of trays. And here comes Juicy. He's going to make the call. He's going to chase most everybody else away, I think. HV with middle pair can comfortably get away at this point. Of course, we know Paul and ATM will. Does make the fold, and off we go. 2 pair. A lot of catching up to do for Captain Ahab. Queen of Diamonds, and to the river. There's the 10, so 2 pair is good. As Captain Ahab goes felt, trying to take the splash pot.
You don't have a GTO.
See it open. I think so.
Yeah.
Who won it?
I got about 45 minutes, guys. Just. No problem. Another mid game?
That'd be just in time.
Let's do it.
Did he get sacked? Yes. He's gone.
So let's try to focus.
That was quick.
Looks like we're going to be bidding a good evening to Ahab
Pass not.
Alright, you
as he has left the building. Looks like we do have the knit game going again.
You're slowing down the game, boy.
Here, I got it.
And there it is. Everybody gets their knit button back. Let's play again. I love it. Absolutely love it. And for those unfamiliar with the chips you're seeing, the white chips are worth $1 a piece. The red chips are 5s. Green chips are 25s. Blacks are 100. You see any purple chips out there, those are worth 500 a piece. And if they make an appearance, we know the Catman's got a few of them in his stack. The yellow chips are worth $1,000 a piece.
This is what I'm up right now.
Check the camera. Time to dismantle that.
Both players with the same open ender.
Hey, I'm still up, right?
155.
A winning session is a winning.
It doesn't work for you. Oh no. You like that?
You bring a fork out?
Alright, let me go get my cat.
Making the call, and now the queen hits the turn. So ace high out front.
And a
I
cat.
don't know anybody in this table.
Check, check, and there's the 10. So ace high is good.
Because we're friendly.
You guys wake up, eat breakfast together, go to lunch together. You were training with
And
him
he's
last
gonna
night.
bet at it here.
Definitely not.
You're gonna tell me you don't know him?
I like it. I like it.
You guys are feeding me a lot of BS.
I don't know Subi. I don't know Matt. I don't know Tish.
See?
I don't know Kevin. I don't know Matt.
I just try to stack this guy every time.
Subi will make the fold, and Dean throws the first knit button back to the dealer.
Random guy.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Come on, man. You knew it. Take him down.
I think it's the wrong button.
That's no TV, man. I don't get out much.
Oh, that cat, okay.
I think your cat's a little round.
Cat's supposed to be round.
Is he allowed to do that?
Was that on the table when we started?
Come on, man.
Let me call Flora real quick.
Probably not the vibrant
Call the
machine
manager
now.
real quick.
That looks like a random boy.
Is that cat can see through cards, buddy? He's just.
Nice try for 15.
Cheers.
So is that 25 in play?
What?
Is that amount of money in play?
The guy at the place you served them.
Where's money?
Well, one player has relinquished the knit button as we keep moving right along. Tish saying no thank you. HV. See if he can turn those aggression stats around here as we approach the halfway point of our stream. He will take ATM with him, and away we go. The flop heads up. 10, 7, 6 on the flop, so 2 pair for ATM. And 75 the bet, and it'll chase HV away. So how about that? ATM continuing to only accept deposits today.
We just started.
64 net, buddy.
Alright guys, nobody else want that same with you on it, we're coming in.
And it looks like with that, that will do, well, will bring us to a dealer change, that is. We say goodnight to Miss Jess and welcome Moises into the box.
Bye, Jessica.
The Moises has dealt on the stream before. It has been a little bit, so glad to see him.
There it is. You
For
just
those who
gotta dig.
tuned into the 5-10 days of the stream, remember that this is the
That would break it.
dealer where you may hear random pigeon noises all around the card room.
Race the stream game.
So again, if you're at Texas Card House and you hear the iconic pigeon noise, odds are it's because Moses is in the building.
What's our record for Texas?
That or somehow a bird got in. And if that's the case, please let us know.
No, viewers.
Tonight.
Tonight. No, that's a big deal.
When you sat down, yeah.
They did, man. My fan group back home, man, they're all about this.
Just this picture me out. I'll put it.
Yeah. I need to apologize to my clients.
50.
Blind 50 or?
Straddle. Always give the action.
Queen 10 for Paul HV with a suited connector. I was going to say, he's not going to play that? Really? Does come along with it. ATM with pocket sixes. Just going to flat here with him. And oh my goodness, the cat man with another premium hand. He's got ace queen. What to do, what to do. That's what you do. Make it. Yeah, $650 to go. HV knows the Catman's 3-betting range is wide, but also knows he's been running pretty good tonight. Will make the fold, and we'll see what ATM's got up his sleeve. No, the Catman takes it down.
It was a flip.
Oh yeah. I saved 200 again.
Boy, talk about scary scenarios. The Catman already a madman by nature, but a madman with premium hands? Oh boy.
I wish it was 6K different.
Any call for sure.
100%.
Riding on through, having a good time, and in walked a man with a premium hand, and he was looking for you-know-who.
Straddle 15 on CD. One folds. Two folds. 3 raise, 25. 4, 5, 6 folds. 7. I wish we had 6K.
And now ace-6 for the Catman.
Wow.
Does find the fold button, and HV takes it down pre-flop.
Come on.
I don't get him back.
I jacked down hard last time. Too shallow.
Jack in the heart last hit.
I told you if I was 6K deep, I would definitely call that.
King, queen, ace, king, queen. Flop it.
What do you do with my hand? 6.
Straddle 15
Jam.
on CD1.
Hell yeah, jam.
You have, he's straddle 50, you only have like, not even like 100 big blinds.
Big funds?
So you know, you have like maybe like 50 big blinds.
Don't worry.
You can see if you're just tuning in, they are playing the Nick game. The little red buttons in front of each player are the Nit button. When a hand is showing, you get to relinquish that Nit button. Last player that is holding theirs will end up splashing the pot for $200. And Catman with a suited Brunson. Of course he's going to
Because then I can call.
Paul with ace-king, the Catman with 2 live cards. Juicy with 2 live cards as well, but he doesn't want to see a flop with him.
No problem.
No problem, says the Catman.
Defense.
And boy, can't really imagine much worse of a situation for the Catman. Does check it, and Paul checks right behind. Oh boy, the Catman has a piece of the board now. And he can't go anywhere now. To the river we go. Can he do it? No. Oh, I was going to say, thank goodness. Smudge in the chat. How's it going, my friend? Hope your Thursday is treating you well, brother. So curiosity won't kill the cat this time, as the aces full is way good.
You forgot the show.
I forgot to show. You guys are all pros on me. That's fun. That's fun.
We all look
We had
It's never over until it's over.
the chip game for the Your Softball League I play in last night. So definitely feeling that.
Yeah.
This one's on you.
Ended up losing by 2-1, in case anybody was curious, but not anybody was. Just wanted to vent my sorrows a little bit. I mean, the only plus EV play there was fold for the Catman. If you really want to dive into, you know, I mean, it was a minus EV to even make that call pre-flop. So if you want to get into GTO, let's do it. But
I didn't look nervous enough.
needless to say, the Catman GTO book has not sold a lot of copies.
Fair enough. Oh, it's for Subi has.
I mean, I don't know. If you like, you against someone that
Queen
who
4
call out the
deuce.
hand, and he's still very comfortable.
Is the flop HV with top pair, Scooby with middle pair.
Through against you before though.
Yeah. Fucking 9 high. 9 high.
David being
I mean, definitely so, Smudge. I mean, I'm a bit of a soccer fan myself. Looking forward to watching some Olympic soccer as well. World Cup's one of my favorite times to hang around, just watch the game too. I mean, really got into it in college, but I mean, those who know me know that not really that athletic looking of a character. And soccer is really not a sport you would associate with me, but nonetheless, still a lot of fun to watch. I love it every second of it. But yes, Smudge, Catman has been active lately. This is the second week in a row we've had him back, where he belongs, on the big stage.
times you gotta.
Can't get exploited.
It's okay, I'll wait 15 minutes. That's fine. Wait 15 minutes and go.
If you fall, you got your beat. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no shit.
Don't even try.
And now a suited ace 10 for HV.
4 calls. 5 calls, 1.
I like how he cut out $20 in
6 raise, 1
What the hell?
7 calls.
ATM gonna make the raise a 3-bet here with King 10. Actually gonna chase the Catman away. Wow.
2 calls. Raise.
HV, I like it. The 4-bet. Chasing away Subi. We'll see if ATM gets stubborn here.
That song.
This one time they were playing and then
Boy, 3-bet.
Hey,
Oh, gotta love it.
I had one of those.
Okay.
Hell no. I had one of
like
Mine has the same hand.
I gotta say, it sounds like we got a pack of hyenas at the table this evening.
It's this thing.
Get hold the hand and Caleb will see
You straddled 20 on that? I didn't even know. You raised it 20?
forward and get
Fuck, that's what we was at. Raise
The
it.
hyenas, cats, and Tish. Oh my. And a fun night to say the absolute
That was
least.
really the only thing that raised you.
Hello.
You don't know what to do.
And then Bill was just like,
Dude,
Come on, bro. We all know you're fucking raising. Come on, save the fucking time, dude. Like, it took forever every single time.
and then
You know, A-Town is actually in the chat. I was talking to him earlier. Did not make an appearance on the show tonight. Would definitely love to have him back here. He loves this lineup. The Catman wakes up with an ace-10 of his own. Suited in clubs this time.
Started a fire.
HV's gonna fold 7s. Wow.
There
And here we go. All in from nice great. Catman makes the call and Paul is live.
Do you?
Good luck, sir.
Boy, oh boy. Paul picking an interesting spot, and let's see if it works out.
We want one board?
whoever you say.
You pick two boards, huh?
2 full boards.
2 boards coming your way.
Okay.
Ace 10 and 9 tray.
Right away.
It's so bad. I mean, it's like so bad. No. I got that.
Ace high. First board.
Come on, man. I
And
gotta
away we go. The board number 2.
Don't do me like that.
Oh, I got one of those.
There's a tray.
I got out.
Oh boy. And the tray's good on the second board. Chop it up.
So do I lose my button?
No. You gotta win the first one. You got to win the first one.
You might be happy you did.
Alright, we're even.
That is true. That is true. For it to count for the Nick game, it has to be the first board. Since they are counting the second board,
Yes, I thought you got a queen.
Paul will not get the opportunity to relinquish that.
Like,
Anything? How much money do you get? Nothing?
Nothing because you straddle. Everybody folded.
7, 8, I'm in.
$3.
Yeah, there you go.
Negative
That's
thing.
all my property.
Was it Gak?
Yeah. Should've ran at 1. There, got one. Match made.
help me help you, okay?
Yes, forward is Kevin.
Sick.
You 6.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
No, we just like normally.
What's next here?
There's 3 nits left.
I never.
No, 4.
I was just trying to take it down. There's a fair amount of nits left.
I never ask. I never say anything unless you ask me, then I go wherever. But if you don't ask, I just
6, 7, 8 folds.
default one. But if you ask, then not one.
If I had 1,300, you fold?
I don't think.
Well, my
How much?
worst, my
Like,
worst,
how much could it go up?
my worst record
Yeah.
was 2,700 with 9 deuce off 6.
Oh,
Should folds.
So
3 folds.
it's gonna take a lot.
they might pick you something. They might tell
That
you
is right.
something.
Some of the odd thing that this game there are 4 players that still have their
9
nipples
deuce off,
in front of them.
2,700.
Loser is splashing the pot for
Turn the
$200.
straight. However, I turn the straight.
Here comes Queen, Deuce, Jack, Rainbow board.
He flip a set.
Open ender for Juicy. Top pair for Dean. Yes, anybody who has that little red button in front of them, Smudge, has yet to relinquish the net button.
He's up to this.
I nothing to complain. I just fuck it. Yeah, whatever.
Scooby, interesting. The rear end of the pack is going to do the betting.
Action.
And here comes a raise from Juice. He's going to make it 100 to go. And Dean with top pair.
We used to play at
2
TCH.
re-raise, 250.
Makes it 250.
Along.
Jig is up for Subi. Handles caught in the cookie jar. And we move back to Juicy, who's open-ended.
At the very beginning when I start playing,
Yeah.
he was top.
And he decides to continue after the raise. To the turn we go.
Yes. We played like maybe once or twice.
We wait to the computer to catch up here. The suspense is killing me.
People with like 9 people, just like
Yes.
10 people. At one point, they were playing 10 hands.
And it's very rarely that people. Like,
There we go.
come over. But I live in
Anticlimactic 9 of hearts.
Yeah, I live in Woodlands at that time. That's why I played there.
That's when the top.
150 to bet. We'll see if Juicy sticks around. See if he can float the river.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then when, well, because Albert's there.
I know.
And then when,
Is Ambrose playing those games? Yeah. Philip Chow used to play those games, right?
yeah. I mean, we all, like, there was a time, 2016, 2017,
One
me and
raise,
Ambrose, like,
500 total.
And now a raise coming in from Juicy, who's open-ended. I like it. Makes it 500 to go.
eat together, play together, and everything. For like a whole year. It was sick.
What's that guy named that we always play with us on the 5-5? The lawyer one.
George?
Yeah, George used to play those games too. You know George? You should know who he is. He played West Ham. I saw him playing West Ham.
George Love.
The one with the, like,
2 raise all in.
Glasses, always wear a hat.
All in. I like it. I like it. Good action at the table tonight. And we'll see if Juicy wants to try and catch one of his 7 outs on this river.
Huh?
That was a home game?
No. This is Texas Truck House Ham in spring, the old one.
Oh.
So West Ham design is 5-5, but it's unlimited straddle. So basically you can straddle hold your whole stack.
Oh, really?
So it's like 5-5, 100. It's like earlier, like Tim, what Tim does.
Yeah.
But he put it on the block. It's so sick because the game is so good.
7.
And then COVID hit that game break and that room is just dead.
yeah, and then I still played there, and then until me and Adam start working,
Yeah,
you know, everything picked up. But after picked up, I don't have much time
I
to
told
play.
Fish that me and Tim used to play a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. Like you say the.
All right, does make the call. To the river we go.
Always do.
It's the 8. He misses. So Juicy, unable to get the job done, but Dean drags a big pot.
Hey Matt, we start doing 5-5 here Wednesday.
On what
2-5,
days?
or 2-5 Wednesday.
2-5.
2-5, yeah.
To me, is that 2-5 is way easier for us to pull more players on day.
Yeah.
And then once we
5 by
get
10 is kind of like 5.
But I'd rather do
heavy.
Yeah,
5-5 is better. Like,
10 it's better with having a small.
Definitely so, Smug. Definitely
I'm
so.
not trying. No, I'm not trying to. Like, this is for stream. That's all.
Yeah, yeah.
The reason why I'm doing this is to stream. Like, be stupid.
Yeah.
But if I'm sitting at a normal table, no. Well, I probably will still be stupid.
Just less.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Like,
I played with him at a real table. He's lying to you, everybody.
Regular.
We can definitely have a game on Wednesday.
if you leave the door open.
If Matt start coming.
7 raise
Yeah,
to
we
40.
try to do 2-5 on Wednesday.
8 folds.
Should be fine.
What time?
1 folds.
I'm thinking 3 or 4.
So the worst stuff with traffic, bro.
You tell me. I mean,
People from Spain, they ain't pulling up over
so
here.
early or later?
But the problem is that some of them is like, don't play at night, so I'd rather do it in the morning. Start at 12.
Yeah. I can
Couple holdings of Kojak, and they both come up empty. Again, Tish does have backdoor hearts, to his credit. Got the slightly higher percentage as we go to the turn.
But yeah, if no, definitely do no.
We'll see.
When is the first
And Nirvana, good question. So we are going to be running this stream until 10 o'clock this evening.
I wake up at
However, the game will continue throughout the evening and into the wee hours of the morning.
every time I get here, the table already started.
Tray of spades. Let's chop this thing up.
I look at poker, I
When
like,
it's coming
You
on?
gotta hack in.
No, like it's now it's at the point that they guarantee show up.
Anytime, my friend, anytime.
Just get going right at 12. Like,
but the funny part is like, it's the same freaking people every
I'm
day.
surprised poker doesn't start charging.
4 pairs trays. So again, chop it up
You can jump
between
somebody on the list
Scooby and
for $25.
Fish.
well, yeah, like
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, poker artists charge you, take one, they make money, and then you come into the club and fight with
The
them.
Texas Card House can just do it themselves.
No, I'm just kidding. Nobody's seeing like we bomb each other every day.
come on, that technology is
A
not.
good aggressive
All
move
want to
from
do that to you.
Scooby
Yeah,
here.
no, you don't. That would be so mean. You don't
Yeah,
want
put
that.
a bet of 250. I like it. Steal it from him.
There's another.
Question is, will Tish keep him honest with his nip button in play? No, they'll make the fold. Subi shows him the same hand. Yeah, he will relinquish his nip button. No, the nip buttons are dwindling.
How many rooms? I mean,
Yeah, a couple of them left. Or I think 3 of them left on the table.
they all charge 5
And that will draw our second hour of coverage to an end. Again, it has been an electrifying
Are they
table.
providing you the tablets and everything?
It is Wes Tucker keeping you company from TCH Houston again. Hope everybody's Thursday is treating them well.
And then some blocks now.
If you haven't already hit that like button, now is the time to do so. And if you haven't already, why not subscribe? Don't miss any action from any streaming Texas Card House location across the Great Lone Star State. And be it the 136 in Houston, the big game in Dallas, the 2-5 from Rio Grande Valley. You'll never go wanting for premium poker content with TCH Live.
Okay.
Good luck, all in.
Ace King of Hearts, Paul moves all in.
All in.
7.
And Tish, Ace King offsuit, why not?
This is a good set.
That
This is a
man's
fun
got
set.
Ace 10, and let's see if he decides to stick around and wreck some dreams. 3 of the 4 kings are accounted for on your screen right there. The Catman is about as live as it gets with Ace 10,
Oh, yeah.
or as live as he could really be hoping for with Ace 10. Boy, the Catman more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
I've
No
accepted,
winking, no
I've
looking,
accepted my
like,
fate. I've accepted
mean-
my fate in this hand. Accepted my fate.
It's only going to cost you $2,500 to make the call, Catman.
73.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Why would we think that?
To be fair, I was thinking
Chat, I definitely don't have a poster of cat idioms on the wall in here.
See what you started?
I'm ready.
Catman does make the fold, although reluctantly.
What do you want to do?
Dean's not going to come along, so Ace King against Ace King.
What you got?
One time, Max Payne.
One time. Okay.
I got ace 10.
Come on, hearts.
Bring
Bring
on
on hearts.
10.
Oh, come on,
There's
running
a
hearts.
heart on the flop, put one on the turn, and chop it up. Ace King shot. Boy, talk about anticlimactic again.
You said 3-9 is the best 10.
I showed my 14. You just didn't show it when you needed
I
to.
know.
Two times.
I'll show 9-3 and it don't count. Here, man, you get $1. All that sweat there.
So we think.
Hey, you know what's crazy about
Why
that
couldn't
hand?
you have ace queen there?
You know what's crazy?
That'd be too greedy.
Tish, you know what's crazy about that hand? 51%.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's all you play? Here, jam something else.
I know. That's all he does.
You would have got him, huh?
I got ace 10.
Ace 10? Yeah.
Put it in there, buddy. You would have got scooped.
No, fucking good.
Thank you for reminding that I can't read that board, right?
Yeah, definitely. Thought you had a straight right there.
I understand our fashion at the table here. We got two golfers. Okay, we got two people in the winter over here. I don't know about this dude. I'm just like the arrows here.
Vegas vibe.
There's a police right on C8.
There's the hyena laugh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Coming from HV and C3.
You trying to think about some kind of big blind?
Oh, like 66 days.
Big blind logic on me?
Just lot.
Use on someone else. We have a different understanding
Tim,
of
right?
GTO already.
Alright, Tim.
GTO is a guess and out.
40.
Tim, I'm gonna stare at you 100% this time, okay?
Nope.
Because you
Not
said
that.
Well,
last
the
time you
dust
had a read
settles.
on.
It's 10-9 and a Jack-9 going to war. But it's an ace-high board. Ace, deuce, tray, two spades. And here comes a bet from Paul, 250. We'll chase the Catman away, and finally Paul will.
I showed it.
You earned
go.
it. You earned it.
I earned it.
You're about to go on a run. I got
Oh
that.
my god.
You were a hat though, so.
I tried so hard. No, I was staring right at Tim.
I got my money
You
on
said
Tish.
you had a read on me last time.
You got Kevin? I got my money
Who
on
left?
Tish.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Kevin.
The two players with the knit button remaining, and wouldn't you know it, one of them is the Catman.
You let him leave one time already. Don't let him leave.
25.
Now I'm a little bit more committed.
It's the Catman and Juicy.
Alright, this will be easier now.
The Catman and Juicy first edition.
It's not how you do this for me.
7 folds.
ATM got a 3-bet, King 10 suited. Doesn't look like Tish will stick around. The Catman gonna fold as well. If Juicy can take this pot down, the Catman will have to splash the pot. That doesn't sound right. I thought the Catman had won at least a couple hands.
4 folds. Again, heads up. 3 and 6.
Check on that in just a moment. 9 tray deuce. Rainbow.
6 bets, 100. Three goals. 250. Three falls.
At least we defended, right?
Then you showed me last time.
Oh, there you go. Looks like Tish does have the knit button in front of him. I was gonna say, it doesn't feel like the Catman should have it.
Ace on the turn.
I'm calling you down for sure.
Easy call.
I got 9-4.
9-4 good.
For sure I'm gonna chase that second turn.
9-4 good.
Like how I did with that 5s. Nothing to do with the board.
And the Jack 3.
Literally.
Jack 3 hurt me. Just kidding now. I had a lot of outs for that. I could say.
Well, Jeffrey was suited.
Yeah, I like it.
4 balls. I like that.
Ace Queen for HV. Paul Jack 8. Scooby with 5s. ATM Jack 10. Tish King 8.
Squeezing.
And the Catman has gotten a little more festive. It looks like some decoration on top of that stack of white chips.
1 falls.
Catman is going to make it 200 to go with ace 9 suited.
We have 6,000 more.
3 falls.
HV sticking around. And it looks like Paul will as well.
All I'm betting again.
Now Subi with 5s.
Oh, this is
Yep, why not? Why not? In for 20, in for 200, and we'll go 5 ways to the flop. Wow. Give me an ace 9 5 flop. Yeah. King high board, 2 spades. The Catman will check.
3 checks.
ATM with the flush draw. Subi with a worse backdoor flush draw.
5 checks. 6 checks.
Well, the ace of spades out there one time. Let's get this thing rolling. Instead, the board pairs kings.
3 checks.
And Subi can catch a 5
3 bets. 3.
or could catch another king to give himself either a king's full or 5's full. But again, he doesn't even need that. He's got the best hand right now. Kings and 5s. See, everybody else just has some catching up to do. ATM does have the flush draw. But Subi is gonna make the fold. Wow. So the ace queen of HV thunders out in front. ATM will make the call, and we go heads up to the river. It's a spade. ATM sucks out. Now let's see just how much money HV is going to light on fire here. Oh, in goes HV, snap call from ATM, of course. Oh no, he didn't snap. I thought he would have snapped for sure. There's the call. And the flush is good. Wow. There we go.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yep. Always do the popcorn thing. Yep, yep, yep. I'm so German. You see?
Wow, wow, wow. HV goes felt.
Always build the pot.
Someone else, right? You think about someone else. Someone else raised 200.
So HV will reach into the satchel and pull out another bolt. Take a look at their ATM. Now the big winner, up $3,400 so far, is stacked just south of $5 grand.
2,500 adding up in 2-3.
How much is it? Sorry.
2,500.
Well, Smudge, you missed a poorly timed bluff from HV. Bluffing with ace high into river flush.
Say something, right? Say something.
In all fairness, he had the best hand up until the river. I mean, you managed to bluff Subi out of the pot, but could not get ATM out, who ends up sucking out on him.
I didn't think you played like
5 folds.
Well, I don't think I played like 60.
8 calls.
6-7 offsuit for the Catman.
People who never play with
Gonna stick around after HV opened, and now Dirty Dean with ace king of hearts.
2. I'm sorry, 2.
They wasn't
3 calls.
Gonna make it 125 to go. HV sticks around. Paul sticks around. Boy, again, in for 20. In for it all, it seems. As after Juicy inevitably decides he's priced in. No, he will lay it down. Good discipline from Juicy. I was showering, says Smudge. And the world thanks you, sir. I'm sorry, Smudge. You know I love you, brother. As the Catman flops top 2 pair. All in goes Paul with top pair and a flush draw. The Catman snap calls. Dean folds. I imagine HV will fold as well. Yes, so off we go. 2 boards. And to the river. 2 pair. The Catman's good. And to the river again. 2 pair. The Catman does chop it again. A great river for 10-7. Chop it up.
Wow.
How sick is that?
I had ace king of hearts. What are you guys in there with?
10 high.
Nice game, guys. Well played.
Help me, help you. What? Right?
Life is so tough.
Painful life.
Oh, that's you think?
Twice already! Oh,
Can I get that piece of paper though? Where is it? The phone number from Mesa. Because they don't have the phone number online. Okay.
Can I get that number?
Again, those who play with me know I'm not a fan of the run it twice thing. I'll do it just for the game's sake, but especially if I'm playing higher stakes. Anything above 1-3, I am going to rip it. Maybe 1-3 and 1-2, I'll run it twice, but nothing above there.
Race.
Race coming from Juicy now, boy. From 20 up to 500.
You better pay, bud!
Give it to him.
Hey, Matt, 25, give it to me. What happened? Damn it, Tish! Well, he raised 500.
Look at there. It looks like Tish has lost the nit game again. So Tish will splash the pot for $200. But again, he has the opportunity to win it back.
I'll explain this door.
What stakes do I play other than 1-3? I do play 2-5. I play 5-10. I actually played a lot of 5-10 on my World Series trip out in Vegas. That was a lot of fun. But the highest stakes I played is 10-25. 10-25 is the highest. That was at the King's Lounge in the World Series a couple of years ago.
Wait, you took my phone.
Here they held it at the and Bally's back. Harris and Bally's.
If you jam, I don't know if I know. That'd be annoying.
And it looks like we do have another player that'll join us. Is that Big Bad John? Yes, it is. Big Bad John will join us in the 9th game.
They had their chance to
Jameson Rebel?
Yeah, they had their chance to. It's like, it's not really
That's my card.
more like, you have to wait one hand.
You wait, no,
You might actually run twice.
I do enjoy playing like the 4-8 limit mixed games as well, you know, just blow some time, have some fun with my friends. Definitely so. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't got a chance to play in the 4-8 mix at Texas Card House yet, Smudge, I highly recommend jumping in when you see it. It's a cheap way to learn, but learn frugally. Don't chase anything. Learn when to chase, learn what not to chase, and you'll be a good mixed game player. And add 200 to the total pot here.
Wow! Bluff. No, that
And
guy's
the
dumb, dude.
king is all here. Everybody wants to see this flop. Family pot. Ace 9 4 rainbow.
2 checks, 3 checks, 4 checks, 7 checks, and 1 check for round.
The Catman with 7 deuce connects with the turn. This could get saucy.
3 bets, 100. 4 fours, 6 fours.
HV gonna come out of hibernation with a pair of 4s. He'll get the betting started. Juicy with Jack 9.
2 fours. We got 3 players.
And away we go to the river. It's a 5.
3 checks. 8 checks.
So all the dust settles. Juicy will take this pot down. It's checked over to him. The check back will win it. A bet will win it, I'm sure.
Check around.
Does check it back, and the 9 is going to be good. And he is going to be beyond ecstatic to see that. Wow.
Man, I should block him so bad.
Tim, you want anything from Mesogram?
3, you had 9.
And with that, we are going to have another dealer change. We will bid Moses a good night and welcome Gerald into the box.
Yes, I do.
And while we undergo that transition, we remind you, of course, that the 4th of July weekend just got that much more epic. It is the 100K guarantee 4th of July weekend spectacular. All kicking off on July 3rd. It's a $300 buy-in tournament, a $100,000 guaranteed prize pool, the grand total of 8 flights. So come on through. And last time we ran this 100K, we darn near doubled this prize pool. So come on through. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if a one-day tournament is more your thing, make sure you participate in the one-day 50K. That is July 7th. A $300 buy-in, a 30K starting stack, 30-minute levels as well. So come on through. Your 4th of July weekend just got a lot more epic.
Yeah.
And with the dealer change here, we shift into Gerald's game now. Of course, this game is not only made of moonlight. Well, here's a really niche reference. If anybody in the chat actually got that, let me know. I throw a lot of obscure references, but I think that's a pretty obscure one. And it looks like Dirty Dean is done for the evening. We wish him the very best wherever he may end up, as he will disappear into the fluorescent luminescence of the main card room.
Take an orbit break of that. Just one orbit break.
I didn't know there's a thing. Have you ever heard something called orbit break?
Orbit break of the 15.
Somebody's supposed to struggle around. Orbit break.
Damn, who broke it?
Yes, I am.
The Catman with Jack Deuce of diamonds, Ace 8 of diamonds for Paul, and Trey Deuce suited for HV. ATM will round out the 4 going to the flop with King 10. So let's see it. Looks like a king high board, but the computer cut back away. Hope to get that fixed for you in just a second. And unsure as to what happened there. Apologies to everybody following along at home.
All right, Matt.
Ace, King 9, and now a Trey on the turn.
That's unfortunate. Can't call. Can't call this time. Ooh.
Nice answer.
I got that one by there.
Six,
I don't know.
still six.
I don't know. I don't play my brother.
Nice, man. Nice.
I'm fine with it. I think I want people 6K deeper for 15.
Under.
Only they're 6K deeper.
Right.
$100 travel.
That's it.
We did. Thank you.
Check in now with the VPIP of everybody. The Catman still leading the way, but still, again, it's 61% VPIP. It has gone down a little bit. He was playing 90% of hands for the longest time today.
24 blinds. There's a lot that I'm ripping here. A lot of
Is that a
hands.
45?
It's
or what is it?
$100
A
strategy.
lot of hands.
It's
I'm
100?
ripping
Oh,
here.
okay. We'll fold. Alright, guys.
Let's
Good
sweat
fun.
one.
Alright, take care.
What does it mean, you
Sweat
bet?
two.
Thanks.
You got a rush?
Yeah, let's
28.
See you next week.
Another player is going to be vacating the tables. We'll say goodnight to Paul as well. Uh-oh.
8-4 off.
By the way, the 15 is optional if you want.
Can I do a old fashioned?
I need to key.
Well, never good to see the players dropping like flies like this. Of course, we did welcome John to the table. We're still playing seven-handed. So 2 seats open. And we'll do our best to get those filled in just a moment. But of course, if you're wondering how you get on the list to play on the show or to get into the main card room games, here's how you do so. Go ahead and scan that QR code in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It'll take you to the Poker Atlas sign-up. Again, the action in the main card room is just as exhilarating as you're seeing here on stream. So don't waste your opportunity to get on the board.
3 and 5 fold. 6 raises to 50.
I agree. Let's change it to 5-5 if we're gonna do this. No one's come. Wait.
And kings against a flopped set of 6s here for John. Gonna bet at 175 here on the flop.
The stack size is
And King's putting out a little bit of a feeler bet there. But
Give me 1 second.
and there you go. You heard it right from the man, myth, and legend himself. Smudge says so. The action is awesome here at TCH. Now the Jack of Diamonds. Well, this board's getting scary for a flopped set.
Did you order dinner too?
No, no.
275, the bet coming from John. And he makes the call, so the pot bloats to just under $1,000 as we go, pardon, just over $1,000 as we go to the river. It's the 4 of hearts. So again, in general, this is a pretty safe board for Kings most of the time. And only one straight to worry about. Flushes didn't get there. Let's see if this goes check, bet, call as it's gone the whole way down. It does, goes check, bet, and now the bet 400 for ATM to call. And we've seen the ATM taking a lot of deposits, but now a withdrawal will be made from the ATM. Set of 6s is good.
It's constant everywhere, man.
We take a look there. Again, the 2 seats open at the table. Won't be that way for very long, I'm sure. But
Or a hairless cat.
oh boy, are we making cat jokes? I'd like to weigh in.
Sphinx cat. Like super villain cats.
2, 3, 4, 4.
King 10 of spades for Subi. He's gonna bump it up a little bit, makes it 20 to go.
6 goes 20. 7 goes 8 raises to 50.
Tish money with 4s.
9 falls. 5 falls. 15. 6 goes 15.
I was thinking about it for sure.
4 fours.
So 4 players will go to the flop. It is an ace, king, queen board. Rainbow board at that. So everybody catching a piece except Tish. And now the 10 is going to bring the straight, the Broadway straight into it. So Broadway, the nuts right now for both the Catman and Subi. So 700 the raise, 700 the call. I mean, all the chips are going in. Let's just pretend that we don't know what's going to happen here. So we go to the river. Does go check, check. No, all in now. Interesting move here from Subi. makes the call, and both players will take the bets back. Wow, long walk for a small drink of water.
No problem, no problem.
I don't have any problem with your calling.
No problem. I'll be like, I go all in for it.
Oh, you didn't go all in first, I heard. Yeah, I know I'm in situation.
No, it's just like you bet now. We go like
Hey, Tim, can you find out if anybody comes? If not, we just try to chance again for 5-5. Showdown.
Let's do it.
It just sucks that 7-handed and 3 blinds, and then straddle 15 is 4 blind.
Yeah, 4 blinds. No,
I agree.
better structure.
Just one.
Let me take a look at the stacks there. ATM, the biggest earner so far, up $2,400.
On the turn.
Not too far behind. Well, he's got a ways to go. Let me rephrase that. John's got a ways to go. He's up $900. But throwing the party right now, HV and Juicy. Darn close in that category. Juicy maneuvering his way over to seat 2.
Easy game.
And Tish takes it down.
It's gone to auto.
Yeah, 6 is always on.
Yeah. It's 1, 3, 6.
Oh, yeah. I was referring to the 15 now.
Yeah,
We're
but
trying to make it just 5, 5, 10 because 4 blinds sucks with $1 blind.
Yeah.
No point of it being there.
Yeah, I might as well make it 5, 5.
Who's 6?
And it looks like some talk about upping the stakes a little bit. I would not be opposed to that. Make it a 5-5-10 game.
within 40 minutes. I guess we can.
Ace King for HV, facing the raise from Juicy with Queen 9 suited. Gonna 3-bet, making 175 to go, and Juicy doesn't look like he wants to go anywhere, so he'll make the call. We'll go heads up to a flop. And flops the flush. Look at that. Of course, the higher flush on the horizon for HV. This could get bloody. Oh my goodness. The higher flush gets there. Oh my goodness. Juicy gonna make a bet here. Again, drawing to a mere 2%. That won't do it. Flush over flush in a gross possible way, the grossest possible way. Except for it being each player holding one spade, the ace and then the king. And Juicy checks it. Wow. The discipline here not to fire this river.
Subi's a nicer guy than I am.
Gonna go bet call for sure.
Building a tower, huh?
Yeah, it just easier to keep count of what I have.
Last Juicy senses some blood in the water here. We may see a check raise on this river. No, just makes the call. What discipline from Juicy. Wow.
that one.
Make more. Somehow make more.
So when are we going to change it? Or are we going to?
I don't think we are right now.
No? Okay.
Alright, number 6, it's gonna straddle 15.
Always ace king. Talking about him. Always. You pun ace king, I pun ace king.
Two raises to
I
65.
should have full bet your ass. That's what I should have done. I was tilted. I would full bet you. Just call 200 and like let other three people run.
Oh, you mean that hand?
I was just mad about punting like the last one. Just so mad that I should do it.
Yeah, you should. What did I have?
Damn, you were that light?
Huh?
You were that light?
Ace queen. I thought you had like a middle like pocket 6 or something.
Yeah.
You check the flop. How I would put you in the flop.
And top pair here for Subi. The 10 of diamonds in his hand. Now a gutter ball for Juicy, not too much else. Gutter ball and 1 over to the board.
King on the turn.
He will bet it, 125. We'll see if Subi sticks around. I really don't see him going anywhere the way this hand's been played so far. And we go to the river. Just south of 400 in the pot, and that is a scary card for Subi. I do think this goes check, though.
Your all-in button is very easy.
I never thought like he's 20, pop, and make it 200 and I call an A like that's
I didn't see that either.
yeah, like at least I know this guy gonna fold. But then when he called the other two,
I was thinking at
Yep,
least
check it goes. Queen high tabled, and a pair of 10s is good.
heads up.
Highway's a little on this track.
Never know in this game. We'll play 3 lines until we change the game. It's more active. I guarantee you, it's more active the way. Everybody's just folding a lot to the triple straddle, to the quadruple straddle. I'd rather have like raising and 3-betting. More entertaining.
7 raises 20.
One thing. Sam exactly.
9 folds.
So ace king for Tish. He's gonna make it 20 to go from under the gun. The Catman with 5-4 offsuit. Gonna 3-bet. Wow, make it 50. Juicy gonna make the call. Wow, actually got some good hands. And then there's the Catman.
5 and 6 folds.
Well, again, the Catman's hand is live. And Tish coming through now with the 5-bet. Wow. There we go. He's going to make it 500 to go. HV is going to fold it, and Tish takes it down.
Way better.
Way better. Way better this one. Way
You know, if everybody's gonna fold their king jack offsuit,
You're supposed to go king jack. What do you mean what they go into? You supposed to.
king jack offsuit is nuts, bro. Jacking off is so
You do that a lot.
I raise it a lot.
9 folds.
Okay, let's not continue with this condition.
2 folds. 5 folds.
ATM with the Rockets. Looky here. With aces. And oh my god, all in right behind him is Tish with 9s. And the Catman, a hand you can double down with, not too much else. He will fold it, and you know ATM is snap calling with aces.
You see? That quick action.
Two full boards. Okay.
2 full boards. Let's see what happens. Looks like the first board is all diamonds. Gross. And to the river we go.
Hey, y'all welcome.
Aces are good on the first board.
Action produce
Nah, get open.
I produce action.
And yeah, ace is full. It's over. Tish money goes felt. So ace is full and aces and 5s with a jack. Wow, wow, wow. ATM takes it down and continues to trend in the right direction, taking a big deposit from the man to his left. Now looks like Tish will reach into the satchel and he'll pull out another bullet. His moves back from the table. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah, man was so happy looking at this. Oh my god, dude, what a hundred. Oh, if we bump it up, he can score regardless.
You got the all in. It's getting better.
What dreams are made of right there.
Yes, sir.
What am I, 1? Yep.
I don't know how Kim plays. He might play weird. Yep, very weird.
King 9 for Juicy. No good for him from the hijack.
Go see how Kim plays right now.
Alright.
Okay. 9 6s up. 4 clears.
How many? Yeah.
3 bets 50. 9 points.
Subi with 10-9 here. And top pair, backdoor flush draw for the Catman, and a gutter ball for ATM. And now the Catman with a much better hand. Trip 7s, drawing to a nice little 91%. Basically, ATM is looking for his gutter ball. That's all he can catch here. 150 is the bet from the Catman, and ATM gonna bump it? No, he's gonna make the call. I was gonna say, it looked like he was cutting in increments of 4, but the river comes up inconsequential. See if the Catman can get any kind of value out of ace high.
Alright, Tim, let me think this out.
What Tim's playing? I'm trying to figure it. Tim doesn't even know what he's how you fuck with people in the mind, right? Yep.
Fuck with my mind.
You know, I imagine he's already checked. There's a bet from the Catman, and now he's just wondering just how often ace high is good here. He will make the fold, and the Catman will take it down.
Fucking like 8-9 or something.
So stupid. A-high?
Nice hand, sir.
7 with 8 high.
Almost caught you 8 times.
How do you fold ace high?
Can you go first?
I get focused on 28.
Oh, ace high to me. If you have ace high, make sure you call me all the way down, okay? No matter what I bet, just call ace high. That's all you do. All you need to do is call ace high.
Do it when the ace is good.
Okay. Most of the time, ace high is good.
Juicy with 10-8. And looky here, Subi got himself a suited ace. Ace 10 in hearts. ATM with 9s. Well, how can this get any better? The Catman's got a suited hand. All right. And how about another ace 10 into the mix? But John gonna fold it. So away we go. The ace 10, 9s, and jack 5 of the Catman. Queen 4-4 the flop, so 9 still out in front. And the Catman gonna raise here. Look at this. Gonna make it 500 to go. It's gonna chase away Subi. Will ATM stick around here? No, he will not. The Catman gets one through.
My hand, Mr.
Not
Red.
even close to a 4.
Huh?
Like 3-5 suited.
I had 3 5. I have a 5.
At least that.
At least a 5. At least a 5 high. At least a 5 high.
Damn. I want to see that one for 10.
Yeah, for sure. You have good race. You have
3-5 suited.
3-5 suited? Damn, I got balls. I really got balls.
That was good race.
Bet 125, raise 500 with 3-5. This is the credit line that I have, okay? This is my credit line. No matter what you think that I have, it's my credit line. Buy high, like a ball. Buy high. We bump this shit up in 5 high. Yup.
Oh shit.
Got it, dude. No.
Yeah, it is the way the Catman plays.
Alright. 3 folks. The drink is kicking in. The vision's kicking in.
Oh, this boy wants to try again.
6 races,
Give him a chance.
30,
To lose more.
code, 30.
You see how I built the confidence for myself?
2 false 30. 3 players.
If 10's card is better than a 10, anybody want to bet?
Ace, queen, ace. ATM with 2 pair. Everybody else, a lot of catching up to do. Again, practically drawing dead already. They gotta go perfect. Both of them do.
6 false 40. 2 players.
Well, put a diamond out there. Let's make this sweaty. Instead, it's the 4 of hearts. With that being said, Juicy is now drawing dead. Board pairing 4s, so 3 pair for ATM. Aces and queens with a king. Interesting to see ATM check back here. I mean, yeah, that's true. There could be a lot of ace-X combos that have filled up on the river, so that's true. I can see the check back now that I'm thinking about it.
Alright, I'm ready to bluff again.
Do it. Shut up. I don't see you show one bluff. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna see you show one bluff here. That's against them. Stop.
Can't. I know you guys are gonna call me regardless.
Stop it.
But
Stop it.
You haven't shown a bluff. I think your bluff equity is really good.
Stop it.
He showed me.
You showed you
You didn't show no bluff.
He showed you a 5.
He hasn't shown the bluff yet.
That's it.
Kidding me right now? Aces, kings,
I all have that.
eight high with a 7 kicker. So dumb.
I mean, over. Like I can't like the what the fuck.
You bet like you have it.
I'm gonna go pick up my food real quick.
6, 7, 8 folds.
I'm paying like a what the fuck though. So.
It never ceases to amaze me the thought processes of the Catman.
3 cut 15 was no option.
Limping strategy.
Mixing it in.
2 players.
Check dark.
3 and 5 check.
Oh wow.
3 bets, 15, 5 cut 15.
Both players with a piece of it. Of course, it's Subi that has the bigger piece. They'll bet it, see if HV pays them off with a pair of trays. Answer is no. And pace of things has sped up a little bit. We aren't seeing maybe as many 3 bets, 4 bets as we saw with a full ring, but
I don't mind, but it's just too small a pot. I don't want it.
still plenty of awesome action on the horizon, I'm sure. We got a good group here to do it with.
That's early.
Now it's a five professional.
Let's go like the night to me. It's still the last.
Trust me, I'm a night person. Yes,
It's good.
but lately, no, I'm not. Lately, I'm literally waking up.
That's one of the days off. You gotta just balance. You know,
I have a day off.
you gotta,
I have a day off, yes, sure.
you gotta smash the pot. You gotta go.
7 folds.
You're done.
8 folds. 6, 7 folds. I have 8 raises, 40. 9 folds. 2 and 3 folds.
He's in there.
5 folds, 40. 2 folds.
King 10 for Subi, going up against the Queen 9 of the Catman of the same suit, and Catman out flops up.
60.
8 bet, 60. 5 folds.
9 high.
And pair of Queens good, again, moving very quickly.
You gotta show the other for the bluff.
No bluff. Not at all. Not at all.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to experience the legendary again?
Let's negotiate. How much are you gonna restraddle?
That's the side post of fucking late experience the legendary. Okay. ATM. Ding, 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 ding.
What does he have aces there? So dumb.
Hey,
We want.
shit happens.
Shit happens.
That's one time. There's one
That it does, as the Catman gonna
I'm holding the
open
cube
with
up.
4 tray of hearts.
And picked up aces.
None of his
Oh
races.
my god.
Yeah, he 60 folds into the race.
And
2
then
folds,
Jimmy
3
And
folds,
Juicy.
5 folds, 6 folds.
HV with 10s. All right, here we go. He's gonna 3 bet it, make it 100 to go. Catman is going nowhere. So 2 overs to the 10s. Definitely a horrid flop for such a pair. And wow, the Catman not gonna fight at all. You see the cards just fly across the screen there.
What do you want?
Disrespect. You just Hollywood a little bit. Act like you have something and then forward.
Alright, you're dealing with it.
And it looks like with that, we will bid goodnight to Gerald and welcome Rex into the box.
Yes, sir. I'll give you
So on the dealer change again, we remind you that your 4th of July weekend just got a lot more epic.
What kind of
That's
grounds
right, kicking off on the 3rd, we got ourselves a 100K multi-flight tournament. And 8 total flights, so plenty of opportunity to throw your hat into the ring and win a lion's share
But then you gotta say
$100,000. Well, of course, we know the multi-day tournaments aren't for everybody, so how about this? A one-day 50K guarantee that will be on July 7th. Also a $300 buy-in. $50,000 guarantee. Your 4th of July weekend just got a lot more epic.
I'm doing that. You're getting fired today.
Oh, I'm the worst. Hey, I made the game fun, okay?
That is true. I do agree with that.
I tried to make the game fun.
I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it.
Boy, oh boy, I tell you what, I just got really jealous.
Sucks to be you, bud.
ATM comes back from one of my favorite restaurants in Houston.
I'm definitely not coming back to
And it comes back with what I usually order there. And here I am in the booth just commenting about it.
Guys, I've been stacked for more than 2K before. It's okay.
And every time I leave this
You
place,
erased my showdown?
Shish kebab action from Meza Grill next door.
I'm coming back to this place again. He's like, I see you at 12 o'clock.
See you tomorrow at 12.
So sick.
I'm here every day at 12 o'clock. It's so stupid.
So sick.
That's a sick angle right there.
Yep. Name bluff. Go, bluff.
And the Catman Jack Trey, John with Ace, Jack, and Diamonds. ATM with the 4 saying no thank you, sir.
9K the past 3 weeks over here, so it's about time to.
So diamond draw is
Don't
all
say
good.
it too early. Don't say it too early. You never know until the night.
Get some terrain wraps to go.
Yeah, you need to rent a wrap and the rack and cash out. Just leave. That's when you
Absolutely,
can
Smudge. Love to see you get back into the tournament swing. It's gonna be a good one too. It's a good price point. I think that's really the sweet spot for most Houston players. That $300 range.
Just eat with your hand. Just ask for service.
It might be faster just run it. After this hand.
Hey, Tim, do you guys have a ceramic
That is true. Very true, Smudge. I mean, it's been a trend ever since the first Poker Atlas tour here.
Thank you, appreciate it.
There he is.
6 raises to 175.
There he is.
And King 10 of Diamonds gonna 3-bet 175. I'm actually needing a second hand to count how many times ATM has 3-bet King 10 suited this evening.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
There he is.
Subi with Ace 8. They will make the call. So away we go, heads up. Gutter ball for ATM, but ace high out in front right now.
6 bids to 125.
Subi gonna make the call, and away we go to the turn. It's a 7 of clubs. So Subi picks up the club draw. Ace high still well out in front. Of course, a 10 for Subi's own gutter ball. Now the bet 350 with a nut flush draw. Subi can't go anywhere. Let's see if he ends up raising here or just flatting, hoping to float this river. There it is. He goes all in. And now ATM asking for a count.
All in is for 1231 total.
And ATM drawing to 5 outs.
Rob said it.
And will make the laydown.
Hey,
So again,
bluff,
definitely a
Oh yeah, that's so sick.
bluffing with the best hand for sure, but
That's like a perfect hand to bluff with,
Please
too.
don't do that to me. Please don't ever do that to me. Please.
My 3 was good.
No,
Who got bluff?
you never see the river. How is it good,
It was actually the best hand.
buddy? Please don't
bluffing
discuss
with
me.
the best hand.
At King 7 diamonds.
A value bluff.
After you
I
know
was
my friend
double
did it over there, don't discuss anything.
Double gutted. I was like, fuck. We
You're so
tried to steal
bad.
it here on the turn.
You know we never coming back to this play after today. Man.
TCH scary now.
I didn't think he would do it like that.
I mean, he has the best hand all the way. What do you do?
He's value jamming, bro.
Yeah,
Value jam.
I like it.
15's on C2.
God damn it, Joey.
Yeah.
Free rolling. He was free rolling. I needed his 8. He was blocking my 8.
And right from there back to it again. Juicy looks like he's in the straddle. 7 deuce for HV, no good. Subi with a suited ace.
You make how proud 7 raised to 7.
Kojak, bang bang for Tish Money.
Probably gonna be my new favorite players.
Hey, mate. He's so proud of himself right now.
Got away with it.
Hey, he's like this in his head, like.
I know, I'm like, yeah, good play, motherfucker, let's go.
Yeah.
Who got the ball now?
Hey, I tried to do that earlier and then I got stuck.
Oh, God.
And ace 7 for Subi, he'll stick around.
If you have anything else, my
It looks like ATM gonna get stubborn with the 7 tray of spades.
There he is.
Block comes Kojak. Looks like Kojak 10. So Tish with 2 pair. Looks like it checks on through. So we wait for everything to correct itself here on the board. Apologies to everybody watching at home. And 2 diamonds on the board with the queen of diamonds. Blocker for Subi. Now the board will pair 10s. So Subi with Broadway and had it on the turn, had the nut flush redraw. 2 pair for Tish Money, and now let's see what Subi can get out of him. He will just flat here with the board pairing, and the Broadway straight will take it down.
Shit, look at that turn. Oh my god.
You flat him, you raise me.
And that does conclude our 3rd hour of coverage. Again, hope everybody's been enjoying the show as much as I have this evening. Got another hour coming your way. And Wes Tucker keeping you company from TCH Houston. Hoping everybody's Thursday is treating them well. Haven't already hit that like button. Now is the time to do so. And while you're at it, why not subscribe? Don't miss any action from any streaming Texas Card House location across the Great Lone Star State.
See how good he played? He bluffed through. He haven't shown one bluff yet. That's
Right on, right on. Whatever makes you happy.
3 folds.
Smudge. I like it, brother. Let's get you in the booth one of these days, man. That'd be a lot of fun.
And you're just gonna adjust all Check jam. HP, that was the play. And it's called. He folds for sure.
6 raises to 65. 7 folds.
Maybe me.
8 raises to 205.
Yeah, now he's putting his money where his mouth is. There he is.
9 folds. 2 folds.
Little development here. John with queens. He's going to flat the 4-bet from the Catman. Again, the Catman with king 6 of diamonds.
Or being this long.
And hanging around himself is going to be ATM with pocket 9s. Let's go 3 ways to a flop. Jack 6-6. So the Catman hits with the 6. Unreal. And he's going to bet at it. Man, this cat is on a hot tin roof. See who he can bring along with him. John with queens. You know he's coming along. The question is, will ATM stick around as well? And the answer is yes. So 3 of the turn. It's a 10. A 10 of spades. So the Catman in dominating position. Well, John and ATM have to hit a boat on the river if they want to take down the Catman. He's got 9 lives, and he hasn't had to really waste one yet tonight. There you go. The bet is 1,015 or 1,010, one of the two. 1,010, 10-10. And John's sitting on 3K. We could see it here. We might see it here.
I forgot to say this in production, but I'm adding on 1K.
7 adding on.
Smudge in the chat. I smell blood. I smell it too, brother. There it is, all in. My goodness. Gonna throw ATM out of here, and now the Catman with trip 6s. A chance to take a monumentally huge pot. And this pot would be over 7 grand.
2053 and I actually hit my hand.
It does make the call.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm ahead. So you pick.
Going twice.
Just hold my water.
They're gonna run it twice.
I raised 2053.
So let's see what happens here. 2 rivers coming your way. First one, he does hit it. Oh my goodness! So they're gonna chop this anyway. Oh my god! Wow! Wow! Wow!
that idiot.
Unbelievable.
Hey,
That is sick.
once again, I moved to the table. I played vegetable head.
I figured you could have had it. I was the one to accept it.
We are not doubting that tip. That is for sure. There's no doubt about
Haven't
that.
shown no bluff at all. No bluff. You think I'm bluffing? Got there. Ooh, Rax, help me help you. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, but you were so close, got scooped. He ain't got no thing.
I was willing to accept it, you know.
Oh, that would have been a dirty one time.
Play creative.
It's not about the money. I would have been mad every time I come in here and you make that eye contact. He knows he got me. That would have been
It's like 12, 6, raise 50.
Here, right there, it makes eye contact the second he heard it.
Fuck it, 4 bet, king 6. Got that. Oh, I was gonna say, you gonna see that coming.
I don't know your name.
John.
John? I'm scared, John. A 5-bet?
That's what
I
I
don't know what you do on a 5-bet.
Call! I said, if I start it, I'm not folding.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Yeah, he probably, I think
I
he
ain't
would
gonna
have.
fold.
It was the same outcome.
3 players.
Had a good hand, too.
Who bet? Who 4 bet king 6?
That's HB 1.0, to be honest with you.
Well, you're gonna hit it though, right?
It always hits, dude.
Explain that play to me from
Why would he
GTO.
tell me what he has? I didn't meet Brennan once. If he didn't tell me, I would have ripped it.
Well,
That's run bad.
shit. Okay, well, no, I'm ahead. Guarantee I'm ahead. Guarantee ahead.
Then he tries to like ace
You ain't got no 6 if you
And
don't
again, if you're looking for the best way to
Guarantee
start your weekend off, look no further than the Texas Card House Houston Friday Mayhem Super. A $25 buy-in tournament with a $10,000 guarantee, with $3,500 guaranteed to first, and featuring, of course, unlimited $20 rebuys. That tournament kicks off every Friday at 6 p.m. here at TCH Houston. And now the Catman with a better suited king combination, and that's King 9 of Hearts.
mixed grill. The bluff.
Yeah, I don't know the kind of mental state I would have to be in to even consider 4-betting King 6 suited, be it tournament or cash. I mean, wow. I would hate to see myself in that state, as looky here, a wheel presents itself to HV, but also gives a flush draw to the Catman.
I thought it
The
was green.
bet is $10, and here comes the raise. There we go.
You know.
If I started, I had to finish it. I got it.
So heads up to the river. It's the 8 of diamonds, so the wheel is good.
Yeah. Where the queen came from?
And space.
From England.
Mean.
Such a luck block.
Honestly, you did. Masterfully played.
I had a hand when he looked back at his
I
hand
could
to make
not
sure
have
he had
played
six.
King 6 to you.
Let's think about this. Think about that. The way that how I play, and I'm actually not losing. That's really sick.
to 40.
folds, maybe 5 folds, 6 folds.
I'm calling you. I'm not calling you light, but I'm calling you pretty light.
You have to call me that.
And 9 calls.
You have to.
4 heads up.
I mean, I call people light. Every time. Not every time. 95%.
As far as boy, when it rains, it pours when it comes to trips. You know, Juicy's got trip fours. John playing a Jack X combo. Let's see.
I'm not the one who's losing.
Here.
Okay? I'm fine.
You're right.
He will stick around, makes the call, and off we go to the turn. There's the
Don't
deuce.
get there. We're in display after today.
No more playing.
No more.
Can't really imagine that helped out John too much. Imagine another bet here from Juicy may get the fold. You want to see something a little bit bigger than $30 though. I'm thinking something maybe along the half pot area of 75, maybe 80.
Not to me. I'm giving back like 2,000.
There we go. There's the half pot size bet. It should get the fold from any airball Jack X at this point.
This need that 25.
Unless you dug into the Catman's book and you're playing Jack 5.
Be a bar challenge tomorrow. Be a bar challenge.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about.
Oh, you know how I work. If anybody does that, I have to be a bar challenge them, and it's railed in.
He will make the call, so away we go to the river. And there's the 5. So if he does end up floating with Jack 5 there, this is going to be a gross boat over boat situation.
Dude, it's fun.
Anybody want to do a Nick game tomorrow?
Hell yeah.
The tightest guy gonna win. Tomorrow's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be wild.
Especially if I get a hotel. Get a room.
Just text Eddie.
I am.
Juicy is going to bet at it. And the bet is 250.
Yo, he will get
250.
And he is going to get paid. Let's see again. No raise. Definitely isn't 5's full, but Juicy takes it down. 4's full of 5s. Wow. Shows Jack 8 suited. Wow. Okay. Why not? Keep him honest every now and then.
biggest split ever.
Little Jack high and showdown. Okay.
Buffalo pick.
Oh, yeah, kings.
No, I had 8s, and he 4-bet. And I just ripped it. And he had ace queen. One time, and I won.
Okay.
So it was on stream. It was on stream. I think it was like a.
This is random stuff.
I think it was like a 3K effective play.
That was like 500. He jammed for like 5K.
That was an exciting one.
$40 straddle coming in from the Catman as John will look down at ace 10.
Surprise.
And will waste no time. He's going to bump it up from the hijack, makes it 110 to go.
5 folds, 6 folds, 7 folds.
Catman with
Who started it?
10-8 offsuit. You know he's in there. He's not going anywhere. I can suck out is the mentality. Ace, queen, tray. And right away, the Catman just checks out.
Me?
I think you could have bought them on there, for sure.
I haven't showed one bluff tonight, okay? I only play 9.
Surprise.
So problem.
Very disciplined of you.
So sick.
Very, very disciplined.
My range is so wild, I only play 9.
He just lost a nuts.
Range is so wild, I still play nuts.
Live 15, see.
You know, maybe you got 7 high, maybe feel better. You got 7 high. Not all 9 high.
It's been a little bit since we heard anything big from Juicy. Again, his RFI stats have gone way down ever since the table got to a 7-handed state. But HV right behind him with 10s, and he's going to limp it here. I like it. I do like the limp here. Especially when you got hands like this still behind you. It's ace-jack, but the key to playing, 10s and jacks is make sure you get your money in while you're ahead. I mean, if they call you a weird draw and they hit, good on them. But the opportunity here for HV to hold back a little bit. He's in the cutoff, not quite in position, but does get to watch a few players act. And whenever you see something like that, a high card or a higher card than your param board, you're going to want to slow down. You're not going to want to go too hog wild. And now, even now, like the flush draw gets there, you do have a spade blocker, but what are the odds someone's holding a bigger spade than you at this point? And looky here, 3 different players have flushes. This is absolutely insane. John will take it down with the jack of spades. HV not too far behind him with the 10. But Scooby ended up turning it and didn't bet it. This is definitely a situation. They're taking this down on the turn and getting that first spade is no small feat. But John is good with the jack of spades. Wow.
Oh my god. Am I small blind? What am I? Suck? That too. I'm also I don't think it's the most stuck here though. I don't know. Who's the most stuck here? This is strategy. Ever.
I can later.
GG's, guys. GG's.
I stopped 1,000 for the day.
No.
I mean, yeah.
What you put that $5 out there?
Man, I was
$5.
trying to 2 folks.
6.
3 raises to 20. 5 calls. 6 folks. 7 folks. 8 calls.
Alright, I'm gonna flop it.
4 players. Eight chips, 9 chips. That's 45. 5 folds. 8 folds.
Now it's time.
But good.
1 moves to 7. Take care.
Nine spades?
What?
No, I actually
cat meow?
I turned it.
Flush?
Yeah.
Silent cat.
Take a look here at VPIPs. The Catman now under 60%. Tish now is bringing up the rear of the pack with 21% in the VPIP. Subi at 41, ATM 35, John H 33, HV 28, and Juicy right behind him by 1 tip, 27%. And things did get a little tighter once we moved to a 7-handed format.
5 calls with 15. 6 folds. 7 raises to 65. 8 calls, 5 calls, 2 folds. 3 calls, 5 calls. 3 puts.
8 tray king, 2 spades.
3 chips.
So Subi connects with the board, no one else.
7, that's 40. 3
But it's Tish Money with ace high. That's going to take the initiative. Subi's going to look him up though as we go to the turn.
You need to run the rap to Tim.
And now 2 pair for Subi. Only gets better.
Give him a pillow.
See if Tish keeps firing at it. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
7, that's 170.
Not for you. You killed it.
175, and that does put a third spade on the board. That is definitely not what Subi wanted to see color-wise.
I still raised with king 6.
I don't care.
You had it before?
No. Hey, somebody give him some t-shirts, man. I'm like, oh my god.
All the beat on that spread, which one would you
And Subi will hang around. To the river we go.
Probably the beef, the kebab.
And a fourth spade. Boy, Subi has got to be throwing up in his mind right now. It's a great spot to steal this pot. But of course, Tish may be slowing down too with the check call, check call. Absolutely. 2 pair, queens and 8s with a king.
Chicken was really good too. But instead of the grilled onion and tomato, I got the grilled vegetables. Okay. Carrots.
I guarantee everything tastes good right now. Even
Everything?
everything tastes, even air tastes good right now. You know what's funny? Jackie owe you dinner. I'm so sick.
It's so sick.
A very questionable hit.
You better take me after that dinner too.
Yes, sir.
I was going to lose.
Jackie bet that if ATM stack, we're gonna give him dinner.
Yeah.
Lunch or dinner?
When I show my hand.
Got him.
At first you took a second, you stopped a little bit.
Somewhere good.
Huh?
Take it somewhere good. Take it somewhere good. Pop the second, I was like,
7 folds, 8 folds, 9 folds.
2 amigos.
So the trays of ATM against the 2 overs of the Catman. Away we go. And trays are good, but of course any real aggression from the Catman is going to take down the pot. And now he's got himself a pair of 6s. That is 15. The Catman has called with a lot less or a lot more, so he'll be hanging around. And another spade hits the board, but that'll go check, check, I'm sure.
I got a pair.
Yeah, of course.
What does this guy calm the flop with?
Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
double backboard.
Same thing. Let's talk about this pocket five.
If you're gonna float, you gotta at least bluff.
Right? oh, well, I mean, okay.
He was going to until he hit his pair.
But same thing. Let's talk about the pocket five. Okay. I'm a 2 red five, right? 3 bet, 175 free flop. Sure.
Oh my
Makes
god,
sense.
bro.
Oh, I got a pair, right? What comes? King,
Can you
9,
believe this
4.
guy?
All flat. I got 2 red
15,
five.
15.
Right?
15 is
225. What do you do?
What do I do?
3-way, 4-way action.
Oh, free flop.
4-way action, free flop.
Wait, it's me. I have 5 V. I hope.
Yeah, what do you do?
Or am I playing as you right now?
Uh-oh, the Catman's got a real hand to play with. Ace-King against 6-4 offsuit wasn't dangerous enough for him.
You know.
Let's give him something big to play with.
However, they all check
ATM will stick around, and away we go. Heads up. Rematch from the
Absolutely
last
nothing
hand.
to do with me on the.
Oh boy. Flop strips. Why not? Running pure is the Catman.
Milking. Right there. Got that dude. It's like.
Oh my god. Do you ever show a bluff? Like seriously? Like no bluff. How bad is it?
No blood.
Have you seen him show one bluff today?
No. Oh no, he did on the
I think he can't actually.
It was like
Lost
a
that
queen
one?
4-4 board. He was showed a 5. But he didn't show a second card.
Nuts.
5-4.
I told you it's 5-3 suited. Come on, mate.
I give you more respect.
I folded a pair on that.
You did? Wow.
Maybe 600.
Sick fold.
Against Tim, ace high might be good.
That's why I told him. That's why he shoved the queens. And people are like, what? Think of my head. Oh, what? Let's go fight this. That fucker really got 6 now, huh? The book told me.
I was trying to make it to the river with my hand, but and being cassette as well.
The book say you have to be sneaky. No matter what you're holding.
I tried.
You got to be sneaky.
It's not over until the river.
Yep. Everything is possible. But I don't recommend any other player try the way that how I try. Very high burn.
I wouldn't either.
Very high burn.
I would not recommend it.
No, I would not. No. Read more books.
Yeah, another interesting fold from Juicy there. I mean, nothing up pair on a 9-deuce-deuce board on a. Wow.
Call him 1-800 too.
Yeah, we've seen some really tight folds from Juicy this evening. Very out of character.
Oh, every hand. What should I do here? I don't fucking know.
We just skip the like 12-hour stream today. I want to see how long those yellow chips gonna stay in there.
Hey, I tried to put them out, but they stay.
You always have the nuts. What do you mean?
Well,
This guy, bro.
well.
Freaking killing me right now.
Hey,
Every time I put those yellow chips in there, it's the nuts.
sometimes I really had the nuts, right? Sometimes I really had the nuts.
It's so stupid.
5 fold, 6 fold,
You know I love you, Tim, right?
7 fold.
After today, I'm not coming back.
Oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna be sick. The Catman's got aces again.
Got him right there.
And he's heads up with Juicy here. Jack 10 against the aces. And it's a King 7 King board.
King 6. No, I mean, yes.
8 bets 100.
He'll bet 100 at it. We'll see if Juicy tries to float something on this turn here. And Juicy's made some weird laydowns, and this is one of the more awkward calls I've seen from him. The deuce of hearts means he is drawing dead. And the Catman gonna continue to fire at it. Of course, knowing just how crazy the Catman is, so he may go to the river, see if he can throw a jack and then snap off the value.
3-4 times today.
You think I'm bluffing?
Oh wow, the Catman running pure still throughout the latter part of the show. And we are at the point of the show. I want to throw a few thank yous out there. Of course, the big man, David Logano, executive producer. I want to throw a big thank you to Spencer, the action tracker, doing a fantastic job as always out there in the next booth. And of course, to all of you, TCH Live Nation, can't do the show without you. I do want to reiterate just how much of a privilege it is to do this show for you every week. Love hanging out with you, love talking poker, and just love, I mean, I just love doing this every week, you know, it's great. A lot of fun. That's why too, it's a great group of guys we have on the felt every week.
Pick up so much aces on one game. You run so good.
7 raises to 60.
You might change Catman.
Running hot. Bump it up.
Oh my goodness, right after aces, why not? Why not give him kings? But John had aces. He wasn't there for them, though. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, shit, he got a real hand.
Still appeal. Still appeal.
4 heads up.
Deja vu.
So ace 8 against kings, and oh, my goodness. Catman flops a set. This would have been catastrophic for John had he been there for his aces.
King high.
Bro, show me another king.
Double king eye.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me right now? It's like 2 aces, 3 aces, 2 kings.
King eye.
King eye. Double king eye.
Luckily. You see what I've been talking about right now?
No bluff there.
I had the odds to call it.
Absolutely no bluff. Absolutely. King eye.
What's up, guys?
Ace eye. Double ace eye.
God, dude.
Oh.
Sick game. Sick
Hey,
game.
I don't gamble, guys. Just kidding.
No gamble. He just always has it.
I don't gamble. I never gamble.
Always has
I-
it.
Alright, let's try queens, right? Let's do it.
You got queens at all today? No.
Not yet. Hey, don't worry. I
Yeah.
got this.
It's only the top 2.
I got this one. Holy fuck.
2 folds, 3 folds.
5 folds.
6 raises to 30.
Unbelievable.
7 raises to 100.
The Mighty Ducks for ATM and Tish Money right behind them with King 10 suited.
No.
Let's see what the Catman has this time.
TV town.
Oh, what do you want, John?
He's got a pocket pair, why not? Oh my goodness. Tish 3-betting to 140, and now what will the Catman do? The Catman's gonna fold here, wow. Well, good thing he did. John right behind him with 9s. Wow.
Bad fold. You get a good price. 4 to 1, bro?
Bad calls, guys. Bad calls.
Right there. Right there.
And away we go. Oh my God, it would have been set over set if the Catman had called. Oh my goodness, you can see the look in his face. Wow. But deuces for ATM, a flopped bottom set. John with the overpair of the board. Let's see some fireworks. And 130 is the bet. I do want to see just the flat here on the flop. But it looks like he is going to bump it up here. Makes it 400 to go. Again, I would have liked to see a flat here. Maybe get a lot more value out of John should something else materialize. Like, let's just say the 7 of spades or 7 of clubs hits the board. Smudge, absolutely. Absolutely. I'd love to see you do it. I mean, you can see the look on his face right now. And John makes the fold. Wow.
Really? Yeah.
Did you? Nah.
Like, wait 15 minutes.
And with that, we will bid good night to Rex and welcome Tian in to finish us off for the evening.
He folded 4s. That's like a set of deuces.
Wait 15 minutes. Wait 15 minutes.
But why would you fold a pocket pair when you're that deep?
I don't understand. You call 5-7, 175, now you fold 4 for 140. What though? I guess give him the ceramic rack. Can you call it 4 and give him the ceramic rack, please? Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to wrap those chips on those yellow chips. Wow. Bro, and that was me, all of it.
Why would he get all of it? What do you think?
That's
He
what
said it was that.
He said that.
Oh,
Deuces.
Damn.
What a nit.
hey, dude. Now I'm tilted.
Adding on 9.
I think I lost minimum 2,000.
Yeah.
None.
I don't return.
1 through 6.
Yes.
6 right here.
No, you might. Well, no, 8-4.
8-4? Come on. You're not calling that. I mean, you
Well, if
could.
that was 8-4, he probably called a people pocket 4. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand the logic. What is that
We'll
GTO
see if he's telling the truth then about this. Could have been a freaking 10K pop. Tim.
20.
Tim.
You know what's crazy, Tim? That is his brother's name too. Could have got him to school today. You're so lucky, bro.
Bro, that's sick if he had 4.
You're running so damn good.
That's so sick.
You have deuces?
GG. 8-4 deuce, 8-4 deuce.
Matt would have been in the car right now. He's driving home already.
Rage quit.
How to rage quit?
That hand would have like escalated quickly.
400.
And then you just cold call.
I'm on.
Yeah, 1200 and then money's thrown in.
12. You know, he might flat, man.
Flat, and then whatever the turn is, he's never folding.
No diamond on the turn.
Yeah, no diamond.
Even the diamond cannot fold a set. What's up? It's so hard to make it. Yes, Ethan. What do you mean he says on vacation?
Beat open, Ethan. Come on.
I thought you were in Japan.
Yeah, Japan.
You're supposed to be in Japan, he said.
No, I was just in Boston.
Oh.
TCH Japan.
Japan, Boston, same shit.
2 bet, 125. 7 call, 8 fold.
Tim's on up tilt right now.
Tim, just lock it up and go home, buddy. Just clock out.
Well, you can ask. I'm like, am I really running?
Yeah, you are.
Work time is over.
Like another 20 minutes.
Oh, I've been so heated.
That is definitely could be the hand of the night.
And still all laughs. This late into the show, gotta love it. Definitely a great group. We had a few faces cycle in and out.
Raise.
All in all, it's been a fun night.
Matt is not folding. Like I'm worse than sandwich.
That's good. You want multi-way when you flop a set.
Right. If I flop a sandwich, which I did. I didn't know that coming.
Yeah, you do.
You know, I was like
You've been hitting 4 sets tonight.
99.999% is a good one.
Hell
You were
Well, I mean, I don't.
You were beat. I had a
And the Catman folding 4. Boy, somebody better go check to make sure he's okay.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, I don't make. However, hey, stop. I wait 15 minutes. You guys will see if I'm.
I don't want to.
All clubs, ace high board, so
Look it up, Tish. See.
only people hitting something is Juicy and Subi. Both of them hit a pair of 5s, and now the board pairs aces.
2 bet, 10, 3 fold, 5 call.
Juicy bets it, and I'll definitely get a fold from Subi, and now aces and 9 with a king.
5, 7 to
Both
diamond.
players with 3 pairs.
Everything is just like.
That could be a big one, 3-way. That could be a 3-way hand.
What's up, Ethan?
Yes.
Welcome to the game, sir.
$2 there?
Welcome.
$2.
Got 2,000.
He's in there.
And what?
Make a clear call.
Juicy folds king high there. What? Boy, oh boy, this is not the usual Rascallion we're used to seeing. Boy, oh boy. What a night it's been for Juicy.
I cannot believe it's default for service. That's crazy.
Can you service?
Nah, crazy. You play all day, 4-4 right here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
Yeah. That is definitely run.
5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold, 8 fold. 9 rate 30. 2 fold, 3 fold, 4 fold. 3 players. 10 check, 3 check. 9 bet, 35. Two call, 3
Yeah. We were just saying it. You ran this one. The guy, Candyman, ran. No. Wasn't it this thing? Were you in 6 or 7?
This one?
In 6. No. No, when I played with you, you were here. Because it was Jonathan, me, and you.
Oh, okay. No, that's not him. That's not him.
Oh, that was Candyman. That was Candyman. Yeah.
I played with me too.
Yeah. And then the other time I was here, you were here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You want service?
Oh, sir.
Same one.
Yeah, that's right.
The same one.
Bunch of diamonds on that flop. Maybe you wouldn't have gotten it all.
4 diamonds or 3 diamonds.
On the.
Where he would have had more.
No, it was 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds. Yeah, it was 2 diamonds.
That hand's gonna go all the way. No
Yeah,
matter
for
what.
sure.
Instead of hold them, it's just kill it.
Brutal.
It's like kings over aces.
Ethan, we thought you were like in Japan or something.
That's not for like another month. If you don't see me for like 3 or 4 days, I'm probably sick or out of town.
You're probably what?
Sick or out of town.
There you go. Looks like we got a new face joining us for the home stretch. Yeah, new face is a familiar one. Looks like Ethan's going to hang out with us for a little while. Ethan will bring our count back up to 8 players. As Tish Money wakes up with pocket 5s and a low jack. Gonna bump it up, make it 35 to go. We'll chase away John H's suited big lick.
And you want all my money, now you want the gum too? Come on, mate.
And now Subi, King Deuce of Hearts, will stick around, and a suited big lick for ATM. Why not? To the flop we go, 3-handed. And suited big lick, look at that. But, boy, I missed that. Tish Money flops 5s full, why not?
5 by 40.
But Subi, who's drawing absolutely dead, he is going to do the dirty work here, get the betting started. ATM gonna flat, and now let's see if Tish elects to play with his food or if he goes right for the throat now. And there's your answer. He's gonna bump things up. He's gonna make it 180. And jigs up for Subi here. There you go. So making the call with the trip 9s, and now the 10 of clubs will hit the board. So ATM is drawing to 4 outs. Needs one of the 10s. Or the last remaining 6. Tish going to continue to bet at it, as he should.
Because Timmy's played this Thursday game back. I think it's 10-4 Thursday game. He doesn't play like box. Pops back in the game and starts crushing. Top like 8,000. It's just quit being the floor.
Same call.
And ATM will make the call, going to the river. Jack of spades. And ATM gonna be content checking it here. And now Tish, how much value can he get from trip 9s?
Jonathan. The
And I got kings.
Seven bet.
You walked away, you got aces.
1,300, an over bet to the pot. Wow.
When did I walk away?
Boy, that looks a little bluffy, doesn't it?
Kevin.
Yeah, I like, don't fuck.
But I came in along, he would have followed king.
Who got aces? Somebody got aces. I see aces right there.
What's the name? You have a name on there, buddy.
And Tish was just $340 behind.
This mother.
You know you.
Well, not a simple situation. It really isn't. Smudge, I smell blood again. Yes, sir. There, he's cutting out the call. Let's see it. Oh, what a fold from ATM. Wow. Wow. What a fold.
No way.
Yeah, 1, 3, 6.
Man, I still can't believe that one. Wow.
Wow. Power poker right there.
I did not fold a flush. Flush, I call.
Sevenfold. A-rated 45, 1,300 low. Ninefold.
Very interesting. Either pocket 5 or nothing.
2, 4, 3, 6.
Nice hand, kid.
You put me in the blender.
5 call.
Nice hand, kid.
6
That's a
fold.
big hand.
Ace nine?
Huh?
Ace nine?
Ace nine. I call.
Wow, ace line.
4 check. 3.
I had a
4
nine.
check. 5 check.
I had a nine.
God, turn that 9 to a bluff one time.
Yeah, I thought about it, but
Not
not enough behind.
4 call, 5 fold.
You already bet 1,300 and you had another 1,200 behind. Maybe a little
4
more.
check.
Ooh. I don't know.
5 bet, 2, 5.
Yes!
4 call.
We'll see it. We'll see it, kid.
First bluff of the night.
And the cat man triumphantly turns over his first bluff of the night. Look at that. Yeah, he really hadn't been bluffing all night. It's rare to see the Catman not bluff, and this is the first time we've seen it throughout our 4-hour broadcast.
Yeah, 9 the heart. Yeah. 9
Probably.
I was thinking how that shit developed.
You got a 25 on the.
Like, I had a 9. There's 2 9s on the board.
Yeah.
What could...
It's like, how is all the money going in? You got put
Money raised 75.
That's a big heart.
Ball,
2 call, 3 4, 4 4, 5 4. 6 4, 8 4. My turn.
Nice try, buddy.
Check.
Jack 9.
Check.
Yeah, that would have been real gross.
Well, the third card's more good for you. 10 9, Jack 9.
Yeah, I mean, like...
And I have just been handed the unfortunate news. This will be our final streamed hand of the evening. Juicy gonna make the bet here, 75. It'll chase away the Catman, and will John stick around?
Not 5-5, it's freaking like ace queen with an ace of clubs.
That he does, and off we go to the turn. Does end up hitting top pair, so John, we can assume at this point,
I think ace 7
out
ace
front, again, we can speculate with Juicy, maybe
Yeah, but I don't think
a Jack X combo or something along the lines of
It's like a donk, yeah.
maybe ace, king, ace, queen.
I think so, too.
I think so too, man.
I don't
Too
read.
much computer running through my head right now. Should I just play relax poker?
I
think I was firm. I think my computer was firmly.
Does bet 200 at it. We'll see if John
My computer didn't call the force.
The computer was like
will just flat here after hitting top pair, if he'll
Fold, you click the fold button.
continue just to play a little passive going to the river.
40?
What a gift, man.
6K deep, 140? Are you kidding me?
He will just make the call, and off we go to the river.
Stack my aces. You stack my aces.
Deuce.
I set mine.
The board pairs
You always
ducks.
set mine. I'm telling you.
Oh. Hey, action producer. Action.
Checked over to Juicy.
Can't come from you. Look, this is how I feel. If I'm playing a hold'em game, I want there's a team at the table.
Yes. No.
That I don't have to be that team, but I would like to have a team at the table. Like a game fun at least. Win or lose, whatever. But at least it's not like
And Juicy looks like he's going for some value here.
Ah, there goes Tim again with the 9 deuce.
9 3, whatever, deck 5, king 6.
Ah, correction, he put the chips back down.
That's why you have that stack over there?
No.
Boy, sick bump fake. We go back to the betting chips again.
The stock?
No, you
No, I'm even now.
There's the bet, good size. 1,000 straight.
However, the last pair that I folded, we will flop sale reset.
Oh, that's why you're talking about the force?
Yes.
Yes. We will flop sale reset. And he bet,
It would
he
have been,
raised.
it would have been at least 12K pot.
Yo, y'all go 680? That's so good.
But then it would have been a juice on the river.
That's
That's better.
I'll be the one saying, alright man, thank you for your food. Thank you for your gas, thank you for your phone bills, electric bill, whatever.
To be honest, I probably would never play her.
Yeah, 1,000 to call. There's the call. Now let's see what happens here. Immediately mucking is John, so let's see.
just top both.
Just pop up.
No need to bluff this time.
Oh, he says he's got a boat.
Finally makes the hand.
So wow, there you go. Juicy takes it down. The final hand of the night. Well, it was an absolutely fun evening hanging out with everybody. was a fun night, and looking forward to doing it with y'all again. But until then, from all of us here at TCH Live, TCH Houston, I am Wes Tucker.